I'm still waiting for someone to shoot the flower off your head.
I'd be pissed.
Like the whole personality changes and everything. Goes from Indian, how can I help you, to just like, you done fucked up, boy.
Just has Samuel Jackson's voice.
I got 2 machetes I can sell that I'm not even using. Because now I have Sword.
Yeah, you have good sword.
Good Sword. Stacks bleeds.
Been able to
It just die fast.
The AI voice D&D game.
Yeah.
What you say?
Well, originally I just found a clip, and then the other day randomly I found like the whole damn thing, and it's got hours, and it's so awesome to have playing in the background when you're working and stuff. So it has Elon Musk.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Joe Rogan is the GM, and then Elon Musk, Donald Trump, Samuel L. Jackson are the main players, and then
That. Yeah, I've seen that.
That one comedian guy with like the mullet who does podcasts.
Yeah.
And then Miley Cyrus is there. I haven't finished it, so I don't know if they have other characters later, but oh my god, it's so amazing. Oh, Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay's in there. Hey, this is my favorite Fallout song. Oh, song from the Fallout soundtrack. If I don't know if you guys have the music up or not, but
I do.
love this song. It's just the voice is so perfect. It's got a smooth, sultry kind of that deep pre-Barry White.
Mm-hmm.
So shall I presume then that no goals are needed to be rolled?
I haven't checked yet. I've been trying to finish up a zombie POI, to be honest with you.
Oh no, another zombie.
Alright, and done. Speaking of the devil, finish right up. Yeah, I'm playing with.
Off with you guys getting home and not really looking at anything. Like, oh, we're going to the rooms. We're going to bed. We're gonna settle in.
Yeah.
Now, something I noticed today is that stupid line stuff that's happening on. Wait, did I switch you guys? Okay, I did. That stupid line stuff that's happening on the right side of the map. I don't have.
That's weird.
For that, that was saved and copied over from the Dungeon Alchemist. I don't know why I did that. I will make a new copy someday.
Lines.
Yeah, like your bear.
You mean the
just has stupid lines on it. The bed, Kelly.
Oh,
has
the grid. The the texture lines. Yeah, I don't know why that saved over. That's that looked like a glitch that got saved.
Zebra bear.
Yeah, and I was like stoked because I was like, oh, I switched it.
It's the nuclear apocalypse
and stuff. I got Tyler hooked up with a little room with a desk and stuff. Like, yeah, and then it was printed out also. But at any rate,
got a place to store my oxen.
Well, animals have been stored outside. I just as
the Brahmin. Yeah. Yeah. No, he's a little crowded when you bring him in here. Good old amphetamine.
Amphetamines.
Good old.
Have that sweet Brahmin milk in the morning.
Hey, shit's healthy for you.
Should what?
So hey, this shit's healthy for you.
I know, right?
Only slightly less irradiated in the water.
Only slightly.
If you can figure out how to make it glow, it would be a sweet commodity item to sell.
Pre-curdled for your enjoyment.
Isn't it supposed to help with removing radioactive stuff? It's like really good milk. It's weird.
Something like that.
Super milk.
It almost sounds like when you play the country record backwards. You know, your wife shows up, your dog comes back from the dead, stuff like that.
The truck starts.
Yep.
Good times. Oh, speaking of unrelated things, did you guys watch the debate? Boy, was that
Not.
was that something? Anyway, let's not get into that.
So I have not, but I've heard plenty.
Like, oh no.
I'm just waiting for memes.
Was it bad?
Yeah, it was. Well, to summarize it, one side was super liarific, and the other side was like, do you need a nap, Grandpa? Like, yeah, it's bad. It's real bad.
Liarific.
Oh yeah, but you know, politicians have a reputation for being less than honest sometimes, but that
Oh yeah, I hate the fact that politicians can.
has lied in the history of lying. Yeah, I hate it too. Like there should be way more accountability, but people keep voting in pieces of shit like Mitch McConnell and stuff. So whatever, it's we will reap what we sow collectively. I blame our education system or something. In other news, yeah, I feel like at this point, people should be looking at you're not voting for the president, you're voting for the vice president they choose because they're either going to die or go to prison or something. So, like, the next person in line is super, super important in this race. All right, I'm done with my political rant, but you guys are welcome to continue if you have something to say. It was just, it's so disheartening. I'm sad. That's all.
I don't know. The more shit happens, the more fucking I get just absolutely jaded, and the more I think like, hey, a certain German guy had a right idea.
No.
You mean
Einstein?
Yeah.
You can get close if you just want to like invest in some red hats and stuff. Like,
Right? I'm just like,
there, but
it's just I'm just ready to hold myself up somewhere, and if anyone disagrees with me, just no, go away. Go take a shower. I got a train for you to ride.
oh, see, that's funny. You're talking about that guy. Like, showers aren't a fun topic either.
I'm going to hell. The shit I laugh at is the reason I'm going to hell.
If we ever take this to public consumption, we'll just edit out the whole introductory beginning with like a disclaimer on the screen that says, "Since we don't want to get canceled, we've decided to omit this conversation." Moving on.
Just absolutely. This game started with political discussions and some Nazi talk. We're gonna go ahead and skip that.
Right. Usually it's the Sunday game that has like I don't know more intellectual stuff. Mostly because I like having an Harvard educated person in the group, so I like her to share her thoughts on like stuff that's going on. Because I don't know shit, so I'm like
Harvard.
Yeah. Well, plus she's like eyes and ears on the ground, like when all of that protest stuff was going on and whatnot.
Protests.
Yeah. Like, I guess a bunch of college students are like pro Hamas, which is fucking ridiculous, but that's another thing that we probably don't have time to get into if we want to play a game. Again, if you have anything to add, though, I don't want to cut anyone off. Freak
Nah.
forum. I don't support supporting terrorists. That's all. And that doesn't mean that I am a fan of what Israel does. That means I'm a fan of not both sides, because both sides commit terrorism. So whatever.
Let's see here. Oop.
I don't have time to take a side when both sides are being assholes and fighting.
Looks like none of my shit's completed.
Ridiculous old stuff. What stuff is your not completed? Your goals?
Yeah. So I'm good.
Very well.
Yeah, we leveled up, didn't we? Yeah, we did. My small guns is at 6 now.
Did we?
Yeah, we're at level 6.
Yes, we are.
Might be able to level up in the next Esper game. I know that.
Ooh.
I was going to give you a level
Excited to see that.
like upon arriving to Vol, pretty much. So again, separate game and discussion, but yeah. Sometimes I lose track of how recently people have leveled up, and I'm like, it's been a while since you guys have had like acknowledged your milestone here.
Oh, yeah, that's a piercing strike, so I got extra piercing and everything.
Well, that's
Yeah, what did I take for?
I got a pharmacist.
Oh yeah, I took intense training again.
up in some attributes.
Yeah, my agility's now at 10.
That's max.
That is max. The next one I want to up is perception.
You guys are dangerous.
I'm very helpful, like healer, medic, pharmacist.
Like I said.
You also have power armor.
Yep.
Which I'm a super.
Yeah, technically speaking, you're a better melee fighter than I am at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
Love it. I love it to death.
Found that. I know. I'm a puppy dog.
Puppies are proud of having found that awesome picture.
Let's see here. The hell am I? Oh, I'm over here at the table with the cow. Yes, I'm sharing dinner with the cow.
Ever finish that picture? Hold on.
You guys are welcome to have your political discourse at the table. Again, just raided the Pikefish Market. You have a ton of salvage. You have another location that has been cleared out.
That's right. We wanted to talk to Steve.
Look into.
Yeah, we wanted to talk to what's boss man's name again? Steve.
Yes.
I think Steve.
Yeah, Mr.
God damn, I remembered shit.
Oh, I know, right?
Way to
We
go.
wanted to talk to Steve about either moving this settlement to that one as it's more defensible, or setting up a forward base there, or just a completely different settlement.
Yeah, you guys even talked about making it your own personal like base.
Yeah, we absolutely would love to do that.
But yeah, I mean, you also have two, like the government district you've cleared out, and the library with the super mutants. You have the kingdom, and a wayward traveler directed you to the hospital district up by the highway.
Which we haven't gone to yet.
Yeah. That remains as a potential major site of operation and or salvage. But you know that raiders have invaded that area. But yeah, I reckon if you want to talk to Steve about operations, that might further define what your next moves may be.
Absolutely.
Okay, good. That all took. Yeah, I need to get introduced to Steve just in general.
You have to be introduced to the whole world, sir.
Yeah, being a traveling merchant's not the easiest thing in the world to do.
All right, where the hell? Oh, there we are. I am going to take 58 turns to come over here. And is he inside? I assume he's not just standing there in the cold with his dick out.
No, this is just indicating where people live, essentially.
Good.
No, sticks in his pants.
I'm gonna fuck with the monitor.
Yeah, you can fuck with the monitor.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with the monitor.
It's not gonna look like he has recently updated it. Oh, is that terminal not working? If you want, I can reload the thingy to.
Oh no, if it's not recent, if it's not updated, I'm not worried about it. That's exactly what I was checking. Any recent updates? Yeah, I'll just kick his door in, whip my dick out, and go in, rubbing one out. I'll knock on the door.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Large portions of this program have been edited for public consumption.
Every other word out of his mouth is just. I never hear that one guy talking. Why is he never talking? Oh, he's talking. we're just removing the audio.
Believe us, it's for your own good.
God damn it. But yeah, I knock on the door. Rap on the door. Whatever. Shit, all our labels are gone. What happened to all our labels? Is this a new map?
What do you mean your labels?
Oh, we had like the clothing store and the eatery and like a weapon shop here, prison over here.
Hey, we did.
About that, I did have to reload this entire page.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it looks a little different actually.
So you're welcome to relabel it. The only thing that should be different is
I kind of see where the medical facility is.
Yeah, I see that.
totally.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's new actually. That is Kelly. We didn't introduce you to Kelly yet, but she was Mirage, who got NPC'd.
Yeah. I figured it should go with an introduction rather than this awkward moment at a bathroom door scene where you think someone's not in there.
Right.
Insert classic anime stuff now.
Right. And
Just want to introduce myself. I'm your new boss.
Does Steve answer the door, or do I have to bust in like a boss?
the door will swing open. Steve will be standing there.
Somebody once told me.
We have news.
As I'd heard that you'd returned, hope you've had a moment to recover yourselves, catch your breath. Glad you didn't get caught out in the weather out there.
Well, technically we did, but as you can see, we're fine. I'll trick a thumb over to Tyler's direction. Have you met the new guy?
I've not. I heard there was a newcomer with you,
Hi.
along with a pack animal, so perhaps items for trade?
I'm typically a trader. From what they've enticed me to settle down.
Ah, very good.
I figure him and Kelly would get together and run the clinic when they're here.
I apologize. I should probably have led with that. Medical, pharmacist, healer, you name it.
Well, your timing couldn't be better. We've just set up a building to be our medical clinic, and, well, As luck would have it,
Ah.
it appears there's been an illness running around. Reports are that a couple have come down over at the Kingdom, and, well, a couple of our own residents have fallen under.
Which ones?
They're over at the medic.
Have they been traveling via the caravan to a kingdom?
No, unfortunately, also that means that the eatery is going to be closed until further notice. Of course, the old lady, but, well, I expect someone of her age to be more susceptible.
Oh, you'd be
No problem.
surprised. On another note, north of here, we took out the raiders that were at the look over at Sparks Mall. Was it?
Pretty much.
I do not know the colloquial name, but it used to be a mall.
The mall. The thing about that is
No, they called it the market.
the market. That's the one. It is a perfect situation to move in and either set up as a settlement, a base, a forward operating base, or just to move this entire settlement up that way. It has water that is protected. It is easily defensible and currently empty. And I would highly suggest that you or somebody jump on that.
Well, it might be quite a bit to pack up and move everything there. But if you think it would be worth it, all of that effort,
They would
I
definitely
certainly
have some advantages.
have in mind for existing placements. Like, would this place just be abandoned or repurposed?
This place, if you're moving from here to there, I would repurpose this place as kind of a market caravan stop refresh trading station.
So it would be essentially the major trade hub.
Right. With the settlement being to the north.
I see. And alternatively, this other place you referred to as being a market already?
That's what they called it.
It's a mall, but they incidentally saved me from the gang that was there.
Oh, well, lucky us. Hope no permanent physical or mental damage from your time captured.
Oddly enough, they even realized the wonders of having a doctor at your disposal, so I actually was taken care of better than most anyone else.
Well, I can agree. If
Oh.
I'm the only one left.
And we managed to abscond with the power armor that one of them had.
Ooh, really?
Yep.
So that wasn't a rumor.
No. It has now been repurposed so I can be a battle medic.
There are now 2 tin cans in the city.
Well, that is fantastic.
Incidentally, I had a small question about this place.
And that is?
Do you have a station to charge power cells?
Ooh, we haven't set up anything like that yet. But you wouldn't be the first to bring it up. We just got better plumbing working and shored up a little bit on our lighting. Need gestures around.
Well, now that I own a suit of power armor, it'll be something I'd be highly interested in getting done.
That's going to be resource heavy.
Yeah, I would say outside of your mechanical friend here, well, Randy is probably the closest to a practical engineer.
On that note, I do have him working on a receiver for me. I should see if that's done.
So, while my best skill is medicine, I'm not a horrible scientist, and I'm decent at repairing stuff and surviving out in the wild.
And I have a schematic that would work really well for the charging of the cells, if we can gather the right resources.
That's exciting. I would love to help you. Because if this place was a trade hub and had an ability to charge power cells, I imagine they would warrant more trade.
Indeed.
Not to mention the market, if we did move.
I feel like you might be a major part of that network. Whether or not there's
Yep.
a permanent stationary clinic.
That would be a very nice commodity for a trading post too, would be a clinic for the locals to come and visit.
It would definitely draw attention, both some wanted and some unwanted. We'd have to prioritize shoring up our defenses, but, well, I don't have to tell you that. You've already made improvements here.
Yes, over the next couple of days, I plan on fixing some of the holes on the walls towards the waters.
Yeah, let's not get raided by Mirelurks again, huh?
That is the plan.
Which reminds me, we do have, we managed to save their shells and got a lot of meat from them.
On that note, kind of, instead of just plugging the holes, set up a kill box over there, kind of like an old lobster trap.
Ooh. You want to farm those creatures?
Well, one at a time would be fine. I wouldn't do it in a whole nest of the things. But if one just happens to wander in, that's a good chunk of meat.
Certainly is. And
It would be a lot more beneficial if I had some advanced components to make a turret to monitor the box.
Of course, they'll probably
Yeah.
always remain a little bit of a threat so long as they have, well, whatever that mother creature is out on the rig.
I don't think I want to mess with that until I get better weapons. I caught a glimpse of that thing, and that thing is huge.
He looks you up and down and Spark up and down. Like, if you say so. Because you guys have, of course, new shiny weapons and...
I have a sword hanging off my chassis.
You can take a Myra. Come on, you got this.
Well, I want at least a 50 caliber.
Brian, are you familiar with the Mirelurk Queen?
No.
Okay, they're some kind of monstrous creature that you're not familiar with then.
Yeah, and I'm just going to assume Tyler's not familiar with it either.
Tyler would know about Mirelurks. They're fairly common on the coast and such.
Mutated fish humanoids?
They're crab humanoids. Angry death crabs.
At least they don't have any, nobles that need to worry about getting their people eaten.
About that.
uh,
The parallels are endless.
Yep.
These ones are not sentient. But they do have a next level person. So there's a regular, and there's like the sub, and then their friend.
Okay.
Who for sale?
then there's
Okay.
the regular ones. There's the kill claws. Then there's the kings, and then there's the queens.
They are the big motherfuckers.
That's a king.
The kings are actually, I would say, more rare than anything else. At least in my gaming experience, I feel like I ran into the kings less often than any other Mirelurk type, including the queen.
Yeah, they were kind of a little bit in 3 in New Vegas, but you didn't really see them in 4 too much, or in 76.
Yeah, well, I mean, even like the queens are like in pre-civilizations. At least as far as I know, I always find them in the same spots.
Yeah, I mean they're absolutely just massive creatures.
I'm just glad they're Mirelurks. I'd rather deal with Mirelurks than Lake Lurks.
Right. I don't know. Nuka lurks are fun. Anyway.
Also, too, so just
Uh-huh.
for the sake of funsies, I found a more fun medical logo. I'll put it on the board there in case case you guys want that instead.
You want to just put it on the bed?
I just thought it was funny.
Thank you.
On the board? Oh. Oh. That's funny. Okay. That's pretty good.
I was changing laundry over from the washer to the dryer. I'll take a look at it in a second.
For shame. All right, everybody, quick.
Quick, hide it.
Well, he's gone.
What's the new medic logo?
Oh, the
On the little Medicaid.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was not what I wanted to do.
It's hands.
Yeah.
Lens? God, my eyes must be shit.
So it makes a plus symbol, but it's a different hands and different. There's a thumbs up, a thumbs down, a palm, and a middle finger.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that makes sense now.
So I
That's
thought
pretty funny.
that was funny and wanted to add that. I didn't mean to. I just did and was like, well, given the setting.
I mean, that's very Raider-y.
It's like the different conversation options you can take, and especially when you're writing a comic. How many caps you got? None? Well, fuck you.
Oh, fuck you.
We can't help you.
What, no power cells? Oh, buddy, it's not looking good.
So, Steve is intrigued by the idea of moving the settlement, if you believe it, the other location to be better defensible and better self-sustaining, and if this place would be a better trade hub. He's open to the idea. He's just a little bit. He finds
This-
the prospect of actually.
It's a big change.
It is absolutely a huge change, but I think the other place, especially if you could start filtering some of that water internally, would not only be better for just living in, but would make a better farm. This place is more like, this looks like a ship that's frozen in ice off the coast. So the farming and growing in this area is be shit.
Points off
But
the coast. There are plenty of those in the bay here.
yeah, but in the market area, you can absolutely set up some internal hydroponics and fairly easily with some of the water that's been flowing through there.
I reckon those at the Kingdom can help us since they have an operation as such.
Yep, and it would already be defensible as it would. The entrance to it would be easily defendable, and no one would be able to get to it without a fight.
Housing wouldn't be a problem because you could just take over stores for families.
Exactly. Yeah, just absolutely tons of space. Towards the rear is where I would put more personal quarters with markets and trade stalls towards the front.
Definitely have to repair the one hole in the roof.
Modular design would be very easy in that area.
Well, I'm intrigued. If you can come up with the logistics to move everybody, I can get in everybody's mind that it's the best thing. We might find some resistance.
Honestly, other than just personal effects, we can just pack everything up that we need personally and go. We don't need terribly a lot of animals to do that, but knowing that most people don't like to do that, I guess a few Brahmin, maybe a cart.
Yeah, I reckon
Maybe.
packing up just the eatery or Randy's house is going to require its own. I mean, if you wanted it in one trip, of course.
Right. Otherwise, it would take multiple.
I would say more than 2 trips. After that, we would be drawing too much attention. Although we have cleared out many raiders, there are still some desperate people out there.
Exactly right.
Oh, of course. But if we set this up as a trade hub, I mean, we're going to be drawing attention here. And
On
I have to
purpose.
say, if we can
To be honest with you, Mr. Poole,
retake the city, I would prefer that to hiding.
To be honest with you, Mr. Poole, we've already taken out 3 established raider locations and set this place up as a central trade route between 2 other settlements. If we're not already beaconing our attention to people, I would be highly surprised.
Well, that's a fair point. Just have to spread word and influence. I hear things to the south are pretty rough, and north, well, things just get wild.
But it's something for you to draw on. You said more recent things. You said something about an illness?
With a heavy sigh, he nods and rocks on his feet. Yep. Something's catching.
Well, do you want to get me to work?
If you'd like, I can show you to the clinic.
I think that should be the first order of business here.
While you do that, I will go in. I'll go hit up Mr. Randy.
Well, it's all the same direction conveniently. Shall we? He sweeps out.
After you, sir.
Shuts his door. Bloop, choo 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 choo.
Hey, a couple NPCs on it.
What's that?
So I think a couple NPCs are missing.
Indeed, they are.
There they are.
Hey, look at that little clinic hut. I like that.
Right. Yep, so there are a couple of patients here. Kelly will immediately stand and beaming rush over to introduce herself.
Pleasure to meet you. Do you prefer Miss Sexton or
I'm Kelly.
Kelly? It is. Okay.
So you're not from.
Well, my name's no, my name's Tyler. They found me at a raiders settlement. I'm a doctor.
A doctor with a Brahmin?
Yes,
Surface is
I
strange.
travel. Well, I ended up coming back with the suit of power armor too. The day just got weirder.
Well, that's good to keep you protected, especially if you're hanging out with my friends from the vault. They like to find trouble.
They did a pretty good job of it. So I understand you have some sick people.
Yeah, I can't say what exactly has got them caught. It looks like a combination of symptoms. But you're welcome to take a look if you might be familiar with some kind of surface virus.
I've done some studying in my time, so let's get to it.
Yeah, they've got, some lock joint and they're a little bit oozy. She kind of makes a face, scrunchy face.
Like they got a cold or something else.
Yeah, but like, not just the nose, like ears. I haven't been bold enough to check anywhere else. But they're
That'll have to be my job then.
And she gestures to the far back. Says, well, Jackie and Rufus are back there. I've got, well, Carrie's upstairs with the old lady. Gave them the private room. I didn't think that would fill up so quickly.
I'll start with the ones on the ground floor and I'll work my way up. I'm going to assume that this might be the ground floor over here.
To the right.
Okay. What do you want me to roll to figure some stuff out?
Well, that depends on what you're wanting to do.
Diagnosis.
Start with triage.
Definitely be.
Okay. I just click on medicine and go from there.
Indeed.
I'm assuming it's going to roll 2 dice automatically. I don't need to tell it how additional anything.
It'll ask.
Well, it asks, but do I put anything in there?
Excuse me.
Spending action points for more dice.
No, that's why, because this isn't like the Star Trek sheet, so that's why I'm asking, do I need to put anything in here?
Only if you are adding more, but otherwise you can leave it at 0 if you're just going straight up. But you can spend you can spend action points to get extra d20s.
I don't think I have any. Hold on, is there a place on my sheet where I would look for that? Oh, I have 4, okay. Or at least there's 4 in the group pool, however that works. I could probably figure this out. I'm not horrible at this. It's intelligence and medicine that it ends up rolling.
Party AP is currently at 6.
Max.
I care more about having. Yeah, I'm just going to go for this.
Well, you are welcome to bank 1 AP.
I'd like to use that immediately for additional information.
Ooh, okay, score. Well then, they are unconscious. They have a temperature, a little bit of a fever. You can tell that they are leaky of face and nose.
And I'll check everywhere.
Well, that'll take you some extra time. You don't find anything troubling elsewhere, although their fevers caused a little bit of the sweats.
Fine.
And these people could probably be more hygienic, but that's a settlement thing. There's not like a communal shower thing. You guys have a tub in your house, I'm pretty sure.
Well, they mentioned that running water was a recent thing.
Can confirm. And
so this is probably a predicament based on the settlement.
Yeah, not self-heated.
All right.
Cold showers, not fun. At any rate.
That was Sparks' first project. Second was a prison.
Well, yeah, the water.
Okay, so is there a method of treatment that I have available to me?
Not particularly. You don't know exactly what this is because it represents a handful of different things. Again, the lock joint is typically its own thing. The being leaky of ears, usually its own separate thing. So for a combination of factors, like heat flashes is its own thing.
Let's start with the life-threatening part.
They would
is any of these
because of the fever, the sweats. You would presume them to be dehydrated, so you'd want to get fluids for sure, just to as like a stabilizing thing. Because Kelly is just kind of
I imagine
set up, and she of course shared with you some of that diagnosis. Medical supplies are very limited, and that'll be pretty much what you have to offer. You guys haven't rated necessarily a lot of specific things.
No, so I'm going to be going into my stash for this.
Right. But you have a bare bones base to build upon. And if, I don't know, if you hear about any hospital districts to raid, you might find help there. But, I mean, chances of that are pretty slim, so I don't know what to tell you about that.
Okay, I'll start setting up gear from my my trading stuff since I've decided to settle down here, and we will begin applying medical aid to the people with. First, let's get them hydrated. Then we can start tackling these things one at a time. And when I go up to the second floor, is that a similar scenario?
Going to the second floor, you will find a tired and worried Carrie looking over the unconscious old lady who exhibits the same symptoms. And she will be very defensive at first. So you'll have to convince your way past her to be allowed to diagnose the old lady.
Hi, ma'am. I'd like to treat you. You have two choices at this point. Either I can help or you can die. Which one do you want it to be?
Oh, the old lady isn't giving you grief. It's Carrie who's protective of the old lady. The old lady is out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Carrie, there's two choices here. At being a doctor, I can either help her or she can die and you can watch her die. Now, which one would you like it to be?
She grits her
Zero,
teeth,
patch out me.
and then a shout from downstairs from Kelly says, "Oh, hey, he's with us." She looks between you and the old lady, reluctantly sits back down.
Thank you.
Watching, wide-eyed, transfixed on what you're doing to make sure.
I'll explain to her what's going on. And like, if you look here, this is caused by, and I start to explain where her symptoms are coming from. And then that short answer to all of this, and I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Carrie.
Carrie, is that this is solvable. So it's something that can be fixed. Is there a place to get broth?
Well, with Jackie down, I mean, if somebody knows how to prepare it, welcome.
Okay, well,
Place would be the place to check.
if you'd like to help, if you can find somebody who can just make broth, that would be the start. Otherwise, I'll try to figure it out myself. But if you want to help, that's what I need.
She looks lost in thought for a moment, then stands with determination, gives you a nod, gives one more glance of worry toward the old lady, and then takes herself downstairs.
Okay.
Tum, 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 tum.
I go let Kelly know the diagnosis. We're going to start with dehydration and take care of that issue first. And then we'll work into the different things like lock joints and other stuff like that. But if I can't have them hydrated, they're going to die from that first.
Fair. Meanwhile, outside, what are Spark and Buchanan up to? While Tyler begins his preparations for better comfort and hydration.
Stealing from the town supply, starting to patch holes.
Hey, Goose, I'm making myself something to eat.
Making some
Delicious.
to eat.
Yeah, Sparks is stealing from the town supplies. But, he's not really stealing. They've been giving him free access. And
Mirelurk shells are pretty nifty for big, protective pieces of material, if you will.
yeah, well,
Use them to patch the holes.
That may or may not have happened at Far Harbor.
because I'll be concentrating on these three. For the meantime, and then later I would like to do the ones on the other map and make probably that one a kill box.
Okie doke. Yeah, and that
You
area
know,
there
he's eating
leads out into the ice. You guys, there's an area distant where a couple of kids were rescued from a little patch out there, so that kind of goes out into the wilderness a little bit.
There's a bit of a wind. I have to go lower some umbrellas. I'll be right back, guys.
For shame.
Okay, bye.
Umbrella danger.
Yeah, because we did have some Mirelurks come from back here, didn't we?
What was that, sorry?
We did have some of the Mirelurks come from back here, didn't we?
Yeah,
Or were they all over here?
indeed they did. They
Okay,
came
well
from
then,
the
yeah.
water and, yeah, mostly the water, but also that area.
Well, before I get to the kill box, then I'll be asking Buchanan debatable questions.
Buchanan had wanted to visit Randy's shop.
But I'm gonna at least start on these in time.
All right. Shoring up security has begun.
You could also start scrapping some of that 20 some odd, 30 some odd Raider armor that no one wants to buy.
True, but that can be a night project too. Technically, any of this can be a night project. Sparks. There's 24 hours in a day to do shit.
Oh yeah, you're welcome to make a list.
There is a list.
You're welcome to keep a list updated and current with your progress.
Yeah, just tell me when to roll for it, and I'll start marking off shit.
Where can I find your personal list?
Oh, it's on my computer.
Oh, okay.
I can make one on the Roll20 if you want.
Yes. Let's see. I guess in the dock settlement folder, you'll see the different ratings for basic stuff.
Yeah, that's a good point. I can put it there.
And stockpile. And then, yeah, as far as like upgrading different stands, you can do that.
Yeah, it's the very bottom. It's this. It's the current buildings.
Weapons, plumbed. Food, plumbed.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can, I mean, we could change, well, I don't know, however you want to define projects and stuff. I can set up an itinerary of requirements, both in skill and material, to complete different things. But yes, if it's been a while since you checked out this document, it does
Back.
have quite a bit going on for it as far as different food plots and stuff like that. Oh, your reputation with the settlement should also have probably improved a little bit by now. Well, it's good for now. No, they're definitely friendly.
Okay, I'll put my projects at the very bottom.
Cool. Appreciate your effort, sir. And also, too, if you guys are planning on moving the settlement to the Pike Place Market and turning the docks here into a trade hub, you are welcome to define intent for the different buildings, as currently they're just kind of hodgepodge used as domiciles. A couple of shop fronts, but they're not.
Well, the shop fronts could still be shop fronts.
Absolutely. And you have.
And then the domiciles could just be repurposed to be, could be repurposed to be barracks for any traders that happen to be staying there. Or rooms for rent. You know?
Caps off of some travelers whatever, sir.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a fan. Go for it.
You're looking at the owner of the Baintel Mercenary Group, sir. You know I'm going to do that shit. Anyway. Oh, I moved my token up here. In the background went Cayenne.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Oh, that wasn't from your token moving. I was doing that at the same time. Because the dominant color for the map layer isn't working. Big surprise. But yeah, so not knowing what its problem is. Yeah, it's kooky. I did have some animated snow on there, but I feel like it was making the music stutter, so I took it off. Yeah, I don't. It makes it that light gray, and I don't feel like that light gray is the dominant color from this map. I mean, maybe from the buildings, but
Buildings, the road, I can absolutely see it.
yeah, I feel like it should be either a darker gray or have more of that blue in there. It's like a dark gray is a better contrast.
Dark gray absolutely fits.
Right? So, anyway, I digress. That's. Never mind that man behind the curtain.
So does Carrie come back or figure out a way to get some broth? Because I really want to try to ingratiate myself by getting these people on the mend.
Oh, if she's heating up some broth and stuff, she'll be a while doing that. She'll be unfamiliar with Jackie's shop too, so she'll have to find utensils and get stuff on and heated. And she's capable of fulfilling your task. It'll just take a minute. It won't be a quick turnaround.
Okay, then I'll get now. Some of the medical supplies I have and stuff like that, are any of them suffering from radiation sickness?
Not that you can tell.
All right. Then are they also malnourished in the sense of they need vitamins and minerals?
They don't look really super. Besides a little bit of discoloration, dehydration, they're not like sunken in.
Jaundice or anything?
No.
Okay. All right. He'll do his best to make them all comfortable. And so, like, apparently, some lady named Carrie, as he's talking to Kelly because he only knows this lady's first name,
Yep.
is off hunting down broth, and we're going to get them hydrated with broth and a little bit of protein in there. Get them back on the mend that way, and then we can start treating like the joints that are stiff and various other things here. We have medicines to do that, but if they can't keep down water, much less proteins, then this is moot.
I heard, well, and I think out of game she actually may have seen, but the Kingdom settlement does have some special medicinal herbs in a fair quantity you might be able to acquire. It wouldn't.
I hope so, but at the moment,
curing.
there's a blizzard.
She waves her hand casually. The sun will always come out eventually.
I like your upbeat attitude.
Says, yeah, it's dark enough outside.
Fair enough. So until Carrie gets back, I'm just going to try to make everybody as comfortable as possible.
And she's done a good job of kind of getting the bare bones of the clinic going, so it was fairly as comfortable as they can be. You know that you'll have to probably research a little bit. You might want to procure somehow a means of taking samples so you can look more into the virus itself or whatever's causing their condition.
Well, since I traded in medical supplies and stuff like that, I figured I'd just get some of that stuff and set up a small station.
Oh yeah. Won't have everything you need, like as far as like a laboratory or hospital, but you have a great start.
So that's what I'm going to be doing while Carrie's getting all this broth ready, is to set up a small medical station so that I can take a sample, look at it.
Oh yeah. So I don't know if have you guys acquired a microscope?
I don't believe there's one in the mall, so
May have been.
well, I was taking care of the raiders, so but that would have been something I've had access to.
Would have had to have been a very specifically scavenged thing.
I don't think there was a medical supply store in the mall. Just does not seem like something that would be there.
There is a handout called Pike Place Market that has all of the places. Yes, I do believe medical is something left out. Among all the cool and stuff, yeah, the closest thing would be an ice cream shop, and that's, makes you feel better on the inside more than psychological.
Yeah, because I don't remember when I looked through the thing. I don't remember any of it being a medical anything. Not even like a Vite Aid or something. Nothing like that.
Indeed.
Yeah, all the ice cream place, Scoops Ahoy. That was the only thing unless I was going to use their frosted facility for preserving samples and taking care of things in a proper temperature controlled environment.
Indeed.
That'd be the only thing, and that's not something you could move. That's part of the ingrained facilities.
Yeah. Well, anything can be relocated with the help of Spark, who has a buzzsaw for a hand, but you'll have to ask him nicely.
That's a lot to remove.
How many trips do you want to make? But yeah, so
Not that many.
as far as like phase 1, you've got everything pretty well under control.
All right, so
branch out and look more into it, and
I will set up my micro fridge here, the multi-tool, the first aid kit, the coffee grinder, and the small bookshelf.
you know what I should do is give you a handout for clinic. Clinic. And make to where everybody can edit that. And let me slap on a happy fun time. I will put that with
Under Cascadia, or no, that's a different place, I think.
nope, this is the same. So yeah, I will put that under the doc house. There you go, medical clinic. And you now have a document that you can update with its provisions, services, etc. Because when it's set up as a trade hub, you might say, hey, to patch somebody up, it costs you this many caps. To deal with an amputation, it will cost you this many caps, etc. If you want to buy stim packs, they are X caps each.
To make it easy on me, what's the book cost for a stim pack in caps? Because that's not a monetary unit I'm familiar with.
Let me see if
I imagine an amputation's got to be insane.
Item real quick. Cost 50.
Okay.
So yeah, in the compendium, the items should have their cost.
Got it. Okay. So just look those up.
Chems that you can sell.
Okay, let's see what I'm putting in here now. I also want to figure out a way to milk the Brahmin so that way I can get the nutritious milk for people with, and give that to them as well. Okay.
Oh, that I guess that's covered with.
I'll be right back. Gonna let the dog inside.
Who
Okay.
let the dogs in? There was something. It was like a couple somethings I had in mind for. This song gets a little bit rockin' for the sake of the setting, I think.
Reminds me more of the 60s.
That's because it was an instrumental thing from the Beatles, but
That explains that.
yes, as much as I absolutely love it, like, I've avoided electric guitar because rock was never technically invented, but then so like Elvis and the Beatles exist in the world, but it would be a rare thing to try to acquire. Like it hadn't caught on. Like the
Yeah,
rock and roll revolution hasn't happened.
the rock and roll revolution never happened, and the computer microchip wasn't invented.
Indeed. All right, so while Dr. Profin is doctoring, what was Jonathan's intent at Randy's shop?
I want to know if that 50 cal receiver for my hunting rifle is done yet.
Hey, I heard you guys were back. Yeah, I've got your receiver right here.
Giggity.
That's not what he meant. He just grabs his
Ah,
crotch. I got your receiver
fantastic.
right here, eh?
Fantastic.
He's suddenly Italian.
I'll
As he's grabbing himself. It's an Eddie Murphy.
I'll hand him my hunting rifle. You mind installing it for me?
Yeah, I can get that set up for you. Won't take long. Hey, tell me about the new friend you got.
Enslaved by the raiders that we went and took out north of here. Apparently, he's a doctor, trader of medical supplies, that sort of thing. Typical healer skill set.
Well, that's good timing with the new clinic over there, yeah.
And he has a Brahmin, so I'm not gonna pass up the opportunity for some fresh milk from time to time.
Yeah, milk it.
On that note,
He pokes his head inside the house. Fresh Brahmin milk soon, yeah.
on that note, we actually have a various armaments to repurpose from their old owners.
Ooh, you looking to trade, sell, break it down?
Yes, yes, and yes.
We ought to set up a shop.
Honestly,
Space
with
here if it's going to
with how many arms and armors that we keep fighting off these raiders, I'm surprised we haven't just set up an armory here yet.
I'm back.
Just add armory to the suggestions now. Yeah, bigger place, more storage, couple benches.
Speaking of a bigger place, I've already talked to Steve about this, and seeded this idea with him. He's not too opposed to it, it looks like. I could actually use your opinion with it since you would have the most stuff to move.
Move?
The place up north where we took the Raiders out was highly defensible. We were able to move in because, well, Raiders are largely unorganized, but it is currently vacant and just waiting for people to move in and make it a home. And I will tell you right now, it is much better than this place. Defensible, out of the weather, has water going through the middle of it. On top of this, there's plenty of space. So what would it take? What would it take to get a shop like yours moving?
Well, I don't know. What happens here? What about the armory?
I thought about keeping this settlement as a trade hub so that caravans, wanderers, such can stop, refresh, buy, sell, do what they need.
So then why don't I stay here, operate the armory, keep my business going? Yeah. Easier than packing up.
Well, that's why I asked you. Good idea.
So then, if you're setting all this up, you looking for a piece of everything then?
Honestly, that thought never even crossed my mind.
Don't be naive, Vault Dweller.
Oh no! Now that you mentioned it, yeah. Now that you mentioned it, it's right in my mind. Oh, trust me. Not many things, sir, but I'm not naive.
We'll make you a mercenary yet.
Buchanan just kind of smiles big at him. A cut wouldn't sound bad.
What was that, sorry?
A cut wouldn't sound bad, honestly. Wonder how that would work, because I don't want to just take something unearned, or take so much that the store can't make a profit.
You make a tax. I tried to tell Steve about this ages ago. Boots was on board. Jackie didn't like it, though.
Tax, huh?
He shrugs. If we're gonna grow, if we're gonna share. I see fair if I'm gonna benefit. I'm not gonna be walking the walls to protect everybody. I mean, in a fight, I ain't gonna cower. But I'm gonna focus on business. I ain't gonna be patching anybody up. But if I burn my hand, I want to get patched.
It's a thought.
If I have a tax that goes to that, yeah, I think it works fine. If I have a full army and you turn this into a hub, I'll make more than I pay on the tax than what my income is now.
Well, that's certainly a thought to play with.
Yeah. So I'll get started on this, and it'll just be an extra 5 caps to get that set up for you. And then he grins.
Of course. Just give me the total at the end there.
Out of game, did you pay for the receiver yet?
I don't honestly remember.
I donut either.
I don't think I did. I'm going to say no.
I kind of agree because I think he's like, yeah, we can tally it later when things are done and make sure they're working.
Right.
That was what was again
The hunting rifle, 50 caliber receiver. Upgrade. Yep.
So that is 30 caps for that. And then an extra 5 just for the labor of getting everything set up for you. Everybody's like, you have a whole clinic. What do you mean station?
Well, that statement will explain why I'm asking for it.
Oh, of course, yeah. Furnish said location. Stock.
Oh, you mean like a vitals machine, IV gravity tubing, so on and so forth?
Yeah, it's a shack, and that's all it is.
It's a shack with a bed with a red plus on it. Yeah,
My second favorite.
I caught that.
Actually,
Yeah, I'm doing my best, but that's about it. Oh yeah, no. If we could raid the hospital district, that would be fantastic.
I intended to.
Honestly, I think most of the reason we're going to get your supplies is going to be raiding that. Stimpaks and whatnot, yeah, little medical benches, sure. But like,
at this point, I'm looking for a desk and a place where I can like mount a few things so that because I've got a micro fridge, coffee grinder, the small bookshelf, multi-tool, a first aid kit. I've got some Stimpaks, I've got some Radway, some Jet, some Mentats. I need a place where I can mess with this stuff and try to make it into medicine.
oh, if you need a table, I can get right on that. A night at some point.
And I can always help you with your repairs. I may not be as good as you, but I can certainly lend a hand.
If you have the free time between your patients, I will take the extra hand. Normally, I have Rufus helping me.
Once we can get them hydrated, absolutely. But the first step is getting them normalized, I think is a good way of putting it.
You ready, doctor?
I think there's a couple people missing.
Couple people missing. How so?
Oh no, they're with Dooney's character. But where's the other? There was a couple of other kids that you guys.
Yeah, the smart kid and his brother.
Yeah, the smart kids, not the dumb ones. The dumb ones left with Dooney's character.
Jack and Jill were already here, right?
Yes, they were. They were the ones that you guys rescued from Mirelurks when you first got here.
Yeah.
And there was that family that we set up to be a trade caravan.
Yeah.
Yes,
They had
are currently
a kid.
at the Kingdom.
Oh, you're keeping track of that. That's cool.
Well, because you guys have yet to await like that first shipment and stuff, there was just some bad weather, so it's like right at the starting line, waiting for the gun to fire, as far as your trade network goes.
Yeah, that's cool as fuck. Wonder if one of those super mutants are escorting them yet.
The same category again. That waits for everything to kick off because you guys had tried to negotiate that and discuss it. I swear to God, where did I had like character sheets for them and stuff. I don't see them anywhere.
I actually like that kid. I think we even had a little school set up. If I'm not mistaken.
List of things to consider.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't anything I got around to yet.
We got you.
Because I was thinking about making this a schoolhouse.
Yeah, how do I? Oh no.
Because this was an empty building.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah, Benjamin and Brandon.
I thought that those were the dumb kids that left. I am so sorry. Because that was.
No, I thought that was Beavis and Butthead.
It was, yeah. But it was like Travis and something else. I don't know. Travis and Bob. That's what the old lady calls him on the plane. Check it out. This lady says there's lots of sluts in Las Vegas. Anyway. Yeah, they're going to be following Carrie around.
All right, I've updated the medical clinic with stuff that's in there and in service costs and stuff like that.
Huzzah! That was quick, sir. Ooh. Noise.
I'm going to keep the Brahmin there so that way I could have medically nutritious food to give people as well. I don't have a good idea what Brahmin milk would go for.
Brahmin milk costs 15. Hit points healed.
Okay.
Other effects heals 2 radiation damage.
Perfect. I'll put that down under service costs.
Mm-hmm.
Perfecto. You're welcome to add Brahmin milk to your inventory
As
if you'd like.
as things progress,
CC.
you can actually do a lot more with that Brahmin milk than you're probably thinking.
I want to get into science and kind of parsing out the Brahmin milk into figuring out maybe I can use it to make Radway shots or something like that.
Jackie will be
Right away?
She can use it for all
Prob-
kinds of stuff.
Probably not, but like absolutely, you could turn that shit into butter.
Yes, she can, and because she can use Mirelurk eggs and
Brahmin milk and make an omelet.
stir it up. Yeah.
Yeah. I meant like not right away.
Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't inject the Brahmin milk.
I'm not talking about injecting the Brahmin milk. I'm talking about breaking it down to its chemical components and then figuring out a way to make medicine from it.
Does a bunch good. It's awesome that you're like, every visitor at my clinic gets milk and cookies. That also makes you feel better.
And pays caps.
Yep. Make sure to put that on
Because
milk and cookies.
well, I had Brahmin milk for 15 caps. Cookies will cost extra.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
I don't know how much.
That got me thinking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, are there actually any medications that we know of today that are made with cow's milk? Yes, there's a heart drug currently today being made from cow's milk.
Noise.
That's neat.
Calcium, right? Or do you actually intake enough for you to get calcium benefit? I know that was a selling point, but
Used to be for that.
the whole food pyramid, I guess, is not an actual thing. It's just propaganda for the dairy industry. I don't know. Big dairy. I hear these conspiracy things people talk. I'm not part of the FDA, so I don't know these things. But yes, things and stuff in progress. Growing and plotting. It does sound like people are on board with potentially the move at least the turning this into a hub, as Randy implied. He likes the idea of expanding to a full armory service / facility.
On that note,
Brian, you want to look at the settlement book at page 50.
I want to look at
To get
Page
50 now.
50?
Yes.
Trading
For what?
stores. Ooh, medical stores. Oh,
Yeah, a medical store and how to run it and what it costs.
cool.
yeah, good find
Oh.
there, sir.
Is it on a PDF?
This book would have.
Yeah, the settlement supplement.
Do you have?
Got it. I'll pop it open.
Okay, cool. If you go the page before that on 49, they have materials and skills required
Huh?
for running a shop, the effect on the settlement in general, because that's all part of a bigger picture. And also would
Yeah.
cover the same like upgrading rules, which we have talked about as far as where you guys have. Oh, hey, you can make special rooms if you're looking at turning things into a hotel.
One of those rooms.
I didn't mean one of those rooms, but hey, if you can find red covering for a light fixture, go for it.
And we got paint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can just dip a bulb in some lead-based paint. We're good.
Yes. That's the tasty kind when it dries and flakes.
Absolutely.
Find some red saran wrap and wrap it around the halogen lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely no issues there.
Not at all.
Oh, not at all. Just people did it all the time.
God damn it.
Let's see. And your heavy laser turret is going to take you 4 days to construct. Side note, that's the only thing I use in settlements for defense in Fallout 4. I just build laser turrets. It's the only thing.
I just give everyone a mini nuke launcher and
See, I don't want them to kill like each other / things nearby. Like giving them
Hey,
really
Clint.
powerful. I always give them really powerful guns or melee weapons, but never anything nukey. That's too much. I don't believe in their self-control enough.
that's why I always hate it whenever there's like your settlement is being raided. And like all the people there are like in like power armor and fucking mini nukes and shit. And you just think to yourself, well, good luck to the raiders.
Okay, so I wouldn't see you guys as being rank 5 on your reputation, but probably 4. I think you've earned the trusting rank.
I mean, if we're going to move them, I would assume we're very trusted.
Yeah, that's as far as like, well, I can actually edit the handout docs settlement.
Yeah, I don't have it open at the moment. Feel free.
Friendly will now become Chika trusting. Oh, I have to fix the copy pasty spacing this.
Oh, look at that. We're cared about.
You're not family yet, but you're getting there. Huzzah! That is now updated. And how?
Sorry, I'm sitting here cramming chips in my mouth.
Oh, by all means. Get sustained.
I'm just reading books.
Everybody definitely has some to-do list stuff going on.
So
I'm writing down the clinic stuff.
if we're going to turn
Do I
this
need-
in-
On the clinic, do I need to have those perks and those skills in order for this to be a thing? Or is those
For you to be like the prime proprietor, I think that's what. So local leader is had by Steve, so you don't need that. Like somebody just has to have that, so don't worry about that prerequisite. Barter 1 and medicine 2
barter 2
as far as skills for the first aid.
clinic?
For rarity 2 for clinic, rarity 3 for surgery center.
This is local leader and medicine.
I mean, I would.
Yeah, I don't see anything about a rarity. It just says uncommon.
Initially.
2 columns over in perks. You just need local leader 2 and medicine. So if Randy has our local leader, you just need the medicine perk.
Steve has.
Yeah, I've got medic.
Then you're good. For a clinic. Surgery center, you'll want
Cap collector.
I need to increase my barter from 1 to 2. So currently at the moment I can only get a first aid station.
That's as far as how you would like be operating it, and it's like prestige and what you would presume comes from it. But that goes hand in hand with where you guys are at with stocking it anyway. After you say raid a place and then upgrade it with a bunch of new equipment, the act of raiding that place will give you experience to level up, to acquire extra skills, as well as give you the equipment to facilitate it to become a clinic. Those kind of things
All right.
I feel like are going to run hand in hand. You're technically kind of at that first aid station level, but have the foundation for the clinic. I was just calling it clinic, like lowercase c. But yes, being technical, your station can be very easily upgraded to clinic officially as such. And if you are away on missions with your new friends and setting up the trade network and such, Kelly is pretty capable to run things in your stead. She might wait for you for major surgeries, but besides that, she can do basic stuff. So Buchanan had proposed breaking down some stuff or trading stuff, and then you guys got segued in your conversation. Did you specifically want to engage in some of that, or did you want to?
Well, after he tells me how much everything's going to be for my gun.
That was 30 plus 5.
Well, let's see here. $30 plus 5.
So 35, yeah. The 5 is just the extra for him to do the labor, and he's more doing it to be like, yeah, see, do stuff, get paid.
How about I just give him a combat shotgun? We call it even.
He will smile and nod.
That's a little overpayment, but yeah.
That's what he
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll trade this for you. Yeah, throw in a few 50 cal shots for me too. But so in party loot, you'll notice that I took our combat shotguns from 7 to 6.
Nice. Party inventory.
Does he? How many 50 cal bullets does he give me with that?
That'll be a total of 12.
Okay.
This kind of grabs a couple handfuls.
Alright, I'm trying to find the receiver that I just stuck on this
Yeah, you should.
in the compendium.
Yeah, if you just type in receiver or .50.
Receiver, okay. R-E.
When you drag it on your sheet,
I-
it should show up under mods.
I spelled. God damn, how do you spell receiver? R-E-C-I-E?
EI, yep.
C-I?
I before E, except after C. And a few others.
Yeah. Alright, there it is. 50 cal receiver. Here we go. Alright, so I got some changes to do. So let me just over gear. Mods. Weapon mods. Drag that over. Awesome. And that will be category receiver. Hunting rifle. Let me make sure on the first page, I spell it. Yeah, with a space. Okay. Okay, so that so it gains vicious, and the ammo changes to 50 cal. Add
Europe.
.50 rounds. The capital R. Actually, that's 50 doesn't show up in the compendium. Alright, let me do it this way. Let me click equipment. 50 ammo, capital A. No wonder. Drag that over. Remove that one. Boop. Done. Oh, and that has 12. I have 12 of these. Then under hunting rifles, if I do that, it should automatically track to 12. Hey, I did it correctly. Fantastic. Back to gear, receiver. Damage set effects. Now, how do I make it?
Wasn't it? Yeah.
Now how do I make it affect the gun on my sheet?
on your character page, when you click on the gun, there was a place where the mod selection thing came up.
Right, I was trying to find that.
Yeah. And I don't remember if that was like, is that a gear wheel thing? Already looking at it. Oh, weapon mods. There's at the underneath where the word special. It's big, it's long, it's gonna pierce you. There's a weapon mods box to click. Yeah, and then because it's a receiver, you should be able to drop down in the menu receiver and pick .50, and then now it's a .50 hunting rifle. It automatically changed the name for you.
Oh.
And then ammo type .50, piercing 1, rifleman perk something blah blah. You closed it while I was reading it. No, you're fine. That was just narrating your new gun. You should be good there.
Okay, so it's .50, which means I need to come back over here and take a look. Now how it says I have 0 ammo. No, it says I have 12. Hey, look at that.
You should have 12.
Neat. And then if I
Shoot it.
if I count this down by 1,
Yep.
make sure it.
I watched it happen.
Aha! Cool.
But you should put it back to 12.
Yep, 12. Neat.
Should be fair.
Alright, so Rifleman perk, I need to make sure that's added. Rifleman gives me, I only have it at rank 1, gives me +1 to damage dice, which would make this now a 9. And it should have vicious, piercing. Wait, no, just wait. The hunting rifle has piercing. The 50 cal receiver gives it vicious. So yes, vicious and piercing. Hunting rifle, hunting rifle. Oh, let's see if. Oh, look on the compendium. And then there's more I want to do for that. Does he have any other mods that I can purchase for him right now? For specifically the hunting rifle, small guns. I'm looking to mod my rifle out. Oh, wait, hold on. I suppose it would be better if I just do it from this page.
So you're looking for what caliber receiver?
No. Other mods. Stock, barrel, so on.
Oh, there are very few that he has just kind of ready to go, but he can create them. That is like his main kind of area of expertise.
Yeah, what does he have ready to go that I can install right now, and then I can just request whatever else later to be made?
Roll for me a fate roll. Pick a dice and then choose even or odd.
Odd.
Well.
Did I win? I didn't.
So the bad news is that he doesn't have anything else available right now. The really good news is that he can pretty much make anything by a request for small guns. He has all the materials required for that.
Neat.
So
let me just.
By the next time you leave and come back, he should have it ready for you. In the meanwhile, for those who are interested, I just created a handout called Cascadia Trade Network, and you guys can edit it however you want. I've put in a couple things there. You are welcome to fill it out as much or as little as you like, but
I've updated the medical clinic with everything we should need.
Oh, I should put in as far as
That's
I
weird.
copied all the rules out of the books for it.
Sweet.
I'm gonna refresh.
I now know what I can do there.
Oh, I see. If it's not under my gears,
Okay.
you,
So that represents.
I see. Okay.
Wow, this settlement's very lucky to have me.
Yes, they are, sir.
Because I'm looking at what it says for a surgical center. It's like the vendor for one of these things would be Intelligence 6 Medicine, or sorry, Intelligence 7 Medicine 4 at a surgery center, and I have Intelligence 10 Medicine 6.
Yeah. You are a doctor among doctors.
Need to get that first aid station built as soon as I can.
Coming this fall on UPN.
What do we exactly need for that again?
Wasteland Doctor. What was that?
First aid station is 8 common materials, 300 caps.
Oh, you've already got the basis built for that. That's like, yeah, you're building and supplies. If you were building it from scratch, that's what it would take. You're not starting from scratch, luckily. You've got a few things going for you.
Okay.
So basically, we would need. We shouldn't need anything.
Yeah, I've got the skills. I have Barter 1 and I have Medicine 6.
Yeah, no. All you need to do is level up your barter by 1 and raid.
No, I've already got that.
Or you have it at 2?
No, for a first aid station, I only need Barter 1.
Yes.
I've already got
You
that.
said what you need rather than what you have. But if you want to go to a clinic.
No, I was talking about the first aid station.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I already got Barter 1, so it just has to go up by 1.
Correct. Yeah, station is good to go.
So now we just need a day to set it up.
Yes.
Done.
Because then I can perform heal HP and injuries, purge rads, and cure addiction.
Ooh. So you can sell chems and you can cure an addiction to them.
And they mentioned the thing I thought might be possible is purging rads. A vendor administers a single dose of diluted radway at a first aid station.
Oh, nice. So you're better control of it.
Up and like filling some of it with water and shaking it. Motessin.
Yep. And it gives me the ability to create purified water at the medical station.
Ooh.
He said he had the availability to make any mod.
Any small guns mods, yeah. That's what your natural 4 got you. The even or odd was to see what he actually had, and then the scale on the dice is like a quality range of your fate. So, yeah, that's why I delivered it in the good news and bad news as such. Usually people don't go for the D4, but I guess that increases your chances of, well, positive or negative results.
Right.
I mean, technically speaking, all dice have the same odds. If you're rolling even and odd.
Yeah, but wider range of numbers makes it feel like.
It's all about the illusion.
cross symbol.
Which one?
The one that's on your building.
Oh, that. Okay. Does Carrie ever come back?
She will eventually. Everything's kind of going on simultaneously. Spark was looking to fill his time with surveying and constructing better wall blockades. Jonathan's talking to Randy about future plans and getting his gun set up. You are setting up the clinic, taking care of the people. Sent out Carrie on her mission.
What does recon do?
Things and stuff.
Like a recon scope. Gain accurate, gain recon. Okay. Well, what does recon do?
Oh, as an attribute? Let me see if I can track down the verbatim for you. It's not that.
When you take the aim action, mark the target
Damn it.
aimed. Any ally to attack it may reroll 1d20.
One more time.
So, if you take the aim action, you mark the target that you're aiming at, and the next person who attacks it gets to reroll a d20 on their roll. Next ally to attack it.
Basically, you can hunter's mark for the next person.
Aim. You like set it up, like set a dot on him or whatever, kind of. Not literally,
That's neat.
but could be.
Trying to decide what kind of scope I want to ask him to make. I was gonna buy a few things.
That'll fit your side mod slot.
Right, exactly.
And yeah, you saw where you added your receiver mod. All of those other drop-down menus, I guess this is probably self-evident, but all those other drop-down menus are other slots you can fill, and each weapon will be limited.
I'm familiar.
Okay, cool.
They'll stay blank until you have the mod active on your gear sheet. Just so you know.
Indeed.
I didn't know that.
So yes. Without other progression or interruption, Carrie will return with Benjamin and Brandon helping. They've got a couple of smaller containers of the broth, and she has a larger pot.
I've been administering the broth to everybody there.
So, as best as unconscious people are able to imbibe your broth, so shall it be. Can you please roll for me a medical check just to make sure you don't botch it? It's essentially a difficulty
Sure.
0, so it's an opportunity to bank some action points, but you could get a complication. That's all I'm looking for.
I did not need muzzle,
Don't kill the old lady.
magazine, and grip. Well, no, not grip. Rifle.
Huzzah! You're able to bank immediately 1 action point and properly save.
I'll happily hand it over.
Kelly watched the whole time, so she's following your lead so as to be able to, if you wanted to set like a schedule for her, she can provide broth at proper intervals. However you like to deliver that, she will follow.
Yeah, once we get the initial dose down, then we'll set up like, so many hours do it, then so many additional hours. And I'd like to start boiling some water somewhere so that I can ask them if there's a small funnel anywhere.
Carrie said that there were a couple back at the eatery.
If you can get one's tiny one and boil it for a half hour, and then bring it to me wrapped in cloth, that'd be great. And what I'll mention to Kelly is that when she brings that back, you're going to use that to administer the broth. Just you'll be able to get the funnel in their mouth and administer that easier.
I know,
Very
puppy. I
nice.
know. Mwah. Love you
Very
too,
slick
puppy.
fingers at
Mm.
and Bren. And
Oh, I love my puppy dog.
quick exit.
Ah. Got that, got that.
This way it's less likely to spill. And he's basically going to sit there and help monitor people and check on them.
Be very quiet and a little
Just
bit
low.
boring for you, unless you want to engage
Yeah.
in conversation. She's kind of like wide-eyed and happy to chat about anything, but we'll give you the lead on anything. Like, so if you
Oh, let's go.
leave a hook out, we'll grab it.
Oh, yeah, he'll engage her in conversation. Basically, while he's talking about little simple things, he's occasionally throwing in a medical question like about every 5 or 10 minutes just to get a gauge of her skills in polite conversation.
So for all of her ditzy demeanor, when challenged and tested, she's able to, kind of look to the side and up a little bit and try to go through her Rolodex. And she kind of verbatim repeats. It's very static, like manual. So she's kind of remembering how it's written rather than casually explaining this is what you do. Very textbooky, which will kind of surprise you because she's kind of aloof and ditzy, happy-go-lucky, naive, you might have thought, but
Really, she paid attention somewhere.
she's grown up having been taught it. And compared to everyone else in the wasteland you've encountered, like her and Buchanan stand out as being incredibly clean. Like everything else kind of has like, a funk to it, whether it's a person or a building or whatever. But in particular, Spark also very shiny, no rust, well kempt. Like after slaughtering, like they all kind of like subconsciously keep themselves clean compared to other wastelanders who are just kind of there and living in it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I can understand it because he'll certainly be making use of the bathroom and stuff too.
Oh yeah, I reckon where you would notice that is she immediately, like out of habit, takes strides to make sure things are sterile, which is the first time
Yes.
you have ever seen anyone besides yourself and whoever taught you to be a good medical person. Yeah. So that's refreshing. Competent, but aloof is your new nurse.
He compliments her constantly on it. It's like, you're doing great. Thank you for at least remembering to sterilize stuff. I appreciate your book learning.
The more you compliment her, the more she will giggle and kind of aw shucks it away, but her slapping of your
It's really
arm
funny.
will increase the more you carry that on.
What's really funny is you should ask Goose here about sterilization.
Oh yeah? Hey Goose, what about sterilization?
What do you want to know?
I don't know. I heard to ask you about it.
What I do all day, every day, I sterilize. That is literally my job.
Life.
Oh, medical lab?
Surgery center.
Got it.
Hospital surgery center. Yeah. You want to know the process?
Details to add to your sterilization clinic. I'm going to direct to your resident Mr. Handy.
Honestly, for the post-apocalypse, the best thing you could do is instead of just boiling in a pot, get a big old pressure cooker it instead. You can get higher temperatures and steam. in a pressure cooker than anything else, which is basically what an autoclave is. It is a pressure cooker the size of a fucking bus.
Oh wow.
Wow.
It's a small bus, but there's bigger machines than the ones we have. I mean, this thing is like, seriously, you could fit a lot in it.
So you could probably tell me like how many rare and uncommon materials it would take for you to build that as a project while the rest of the settlement is sleeping, eh?
To build an autoclave?
Yeah.
A small little stand-up one tray unit? Fuck, not much. Honestly, you just need a boiler.
No, a short bus size. Like a full-on.
I mean, technically, you'd still need a boiler and a pressure vessel that can withstand the pressure. And then that pressure vessel would need to be double-walled so you can pump steam in between them as a heating element instead of a steaming element. So you can also dry it after it's done steaming. That's the most important part, is getting it dry after being steamed, without it being contaminated.
The only allegory I have to that is from learning how to cook, which is where you take two pots and you boil one pot into another pot in order to cook something without actually putting it in water.
Yeah. That's very similar.
Yeah.
Well, also, yeah, for post-apocalyptic world, pressure cooker. Biggest you can find.
You know, there's probably a couple of pressure cookers in some of the food stalls that might be in the mall.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Even if they're not that large, it'd be something.
If we can ever have a functioning welder, I can probably make one. The hardest part is going to be finding stainless steel.
So I guess the other thing I'm going to be working on, since the materials are there, is I guess I'll be working on the first aid station most of the day, aside from checking on patients.
Seems right.
Is that okay?
Josh?
Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, I confirmed.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
I just didn't hear. I apologize.
You're good.
Oh, I didn't hear either. Thought maybe you slipped and fell in the toilet or something.
Well, you know.
As you do.
As you do.
Obstacles of life, eh?
Mm-hmm.
I love this song too, but this is not from Fallout. So I want to make sure you guys have the Cascadia Trade Network handout and can edit that to your liking, just as far as a quick like purpose and stop highlights of hubs and the like. In particular, I'm curious, nobody has yet defined any intent or purpose with the government district you cleared out.
I didn't think about it till last game, to be honest with you.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's
But
kind of there, so there's no hurry or anything.
yeah, just kind of there.
It's not very defensible. There's a lot of open streets. It doesn't really serve much of a purpose besides trying to raid whatever books we can find there.
Right.
Yeah, it would be a knowledge source, is what it would be. No real need to set it up. The buildings would be really, really cool to set people up in to live.
Yeah.
But other than that, this is where we met that guy.
Yes.
I remember him. But yeah, it's not the best in the world. It would be it honestly would just take knowledge away from here and into a safer area, and then just just raid it for materials when you need it. I mean, you need a bunch of stone. Come knock down a wall.
A raiding place / junkyard.
Yeah, exactly. It would literally just be a salvage area.
Oh, we can set settlement actions, can't we?
Yeah,
Um,
that's in the settlement guide, actually at the very bottom of the section that you guys were looking at.
Yeah. Each day, every person in the settlement can perform a single action for the settlement.
yeah, I would hate to with how the winters are here. I'd hate to even just live here simply because of how close it is to that mountain.
Oh, it's just like overblown there. It's not like an actual mountain because it's still in the city. It's actually close to the highway.
Okay, I gotcha.
Maybe the train is from the collapsed highway.
Yeah, so on the map here, you've got this is where the government district is, and it's kind of like on the way if you're circling with your trade network. From the kingdom, you could swing around to the government district and then up to the library and then up to the market and then back down to the docks.
And where you guys found me, that was Pike Market, right?
Yeah, we found you up here.
Okay.
And I should actually move the indicator because you guys are back at the docks right now. Kerbloop, the little bracket thing is the party.
Where the group is.
As per the, oops, that wasn't.
Get my wire.
Close enough. So, yeah, and then if you happen to go to the other side of the highway and start incorporating other districts, what they have going on, stretching out from any direction. But this is your zone currently. So, yeah,
And honestly, the zone isn't really that big.
compared to like, well, let me see if we go to the bigger map here, which has the whole.
It's 14 blocks. The zone that we've been in is just like 14 blocks long.
Yeah.
Yeah, that entire zone fits within District 12.
You have the kingdom on
Yeah.
the map, which is pretty much south border, and then you have the beacon at the very, very top edge of the border.
Right.
And yeah, so you've got a little bit of.
Then we got shit way up here. That eventually, and way down here that I eventually want to fucking check out. But yeah, we're still at beginning game.
Very much. We're still very much around Sanctuary.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Well, I mean, so you've like, if I were to, with that metaphor, so you guys have made it like to a red rocket, and then you've made it down to Concord or whatever, and then
Yeah, Concord.
like as far as on the side, I don't know. I don't have Pike Place on this map, but it's
I'd imagine it'd be in District 12.
you can see if you zoom in super far the words Pike Place Market north of where you guys are at, so it's kind of in the middle, upper lefty middle.
Oh yeah, right there.
Yeah, there's
Right underneath. It's very bottom of the bracket of the 12
I see it.
on the left.
Yep.
Holy crap! Look at that.
Those, by the way, correspond with the handout that is. It has a name. It's somewhere. It's not factions. It'd be called Districts of Emerald City, which is a ways down. You guys have a lot of backup lore handouts. Hey, somebody marked the Park Place roughly. Cheers. Oh, anyway. Compared to everything. Yeah, so up here is like a DLC location.
So if I'm right, then it looks like the hospital is like right about here in this
Up a little
portion
bit.
of 15.
I would say.
Oh, First Hill, is it there?
That'd be First Hillish.
Okay. So part of District 13.
That sounds cool. Yeah, on this map, it's that raider infested area there.
Yep.
1 second. Can you go back to the other one?
Of course.
Just go over it. Some. Okay. Okay, we can go back to it though.
Okie dokie.
If no one else needs this.
I'm sorry, puppy. Did I kick you in the chin? I'm sorry, bud.
Done.
I sat down on my seat and I always lift my feet in there and he was right behind me. And I just straight heeled to his chin. I'm sorry, puppy. No. Here, have a potato chip. And just
Everything's
like that, all is
well.
forgiven. Yeah. Yeah, that, after Brian and Sparks, after we look into this illness thing, I fully to get done what we want to get done. I fully actually intend to go to that hospital there and check it out.
I agree with you.
Excuse me.
Did that wrong.
Oh. You got the order that I put in from Randy, right?
I did see that.
Okay.
It looks to me like you want to pimp out the whole thing.
Yep. That's literally. I'm pimping this out. It will. I'll actually even name it Buchanan's rifle or some shit like that.
Nice.
You know, some stupid shit. Because I always like naming this stuff in Fallout
Oh yeah. When it's yours.
when it's yours. Yeah.
Number 12. Pretty sure that I have the map cycle for all the districts, so that'll be cool.
Yeah. There's some more stuff over here, but I didn't get a picture that good.
Oh, I can go back if you want to.
Nah, I just zoomed in too much with my phone. But yeah, that's basically it.
Things and stuff up north.
I mean, yeah, technically speaking, we're spread across 3 districts.
Well,
We got
but they're all relative, right? Because you're actually in one of the tiniest districts. You're like one of the 13 colony states compared to like the biggins.
yeah, true.
Like Texas down here. Alaska up here. You guys are Connecticut and Delaware and Rhode Island and shit. Portieres.
You can take a look at my character sheet if you want to see what I just named that rifle.
Is that for what it's done, or you have it ready to go now as far as it has begun?
It has begun.
No.
Yes.
That's a little
I'm not wrong.
Can't you call it like the book depository or something like that, or the like... Come on.
I'm afraid to ask at this point.
Did that not happen in this universe? Like, come on.
I mean, I could always called it like Lyndon B. Johnson's best friend.
Oh no.
No, not that either. It's what I actually. The sad thing is, it's what I actually named the rifle in fucking Fallout 4, and I'd go around using it.
That's headshot. QQ.
Yep, exactly.
Action point. Action point. Action point.
The chat frame rise.
No, well. Or like the name of the road. Like I would name it after the road or something, or the book depository, or the knoll.
Nah.
Or like
Nah.
make it something like Zapruder's Lens or something like that. If you really want to get deeper, I guess. Anyway.
What's the person that does makeup called?
Makeup artist?
Beautician?
That might work.
So I was closer to where Brian was. I was like, makeup doer, but artist is more accurate. But yeah, beautician, I guess, if not that. The beautician's like, they do more like hair or nails or both. I don't know.
At this point, your face?
Of course you would name your flamethrowers that.
Pure. God.
I mean, if you want to be even worse, you could call it Jacqueline's makeup artist.
Sections of text have been erased from this broadcast.
Just a warning for everyone listening in the future that I, Dorfu, fully am aware that I am going to the various deepest parts of hell, and I will see you all there.
You won't be alone. I hold back quite a bit. I always laugh at the inappropriate stuff. I don't think it's right for me to say it.
Anyway.
Yeah, don't worry. You won't be alone.
Does he want payment now or later?
Payment on delivery. Always.
Fair enough.
Make sure it works.
On that note, I need to buy any 50 cal ammo that you still have. Also, if I am to get a portion of proceeds for if we are able to set this up as a trade network, how do you want that to work? Like, I bring you gear and you don't sell it to me, you just sell it, and then I get a portion of said proceeds?
That'd be easiest. That makes sense.
Okay.
Have I got a first deposit for you? Opens up party inventory.
Yes. Well,
could do that. Like, oh, do you have
I would.
A closet
I would
bring a bunch of shit in and then put an open sign on the front door? Because
I would like to, if you would like, Randy, I would like to start that right now.
You turn in Randy and turn consignment store for weapons.
yes, he is. He's 100% doing that. He's calling it the armory, though. So Randy's house is not going to facilitate the shop that you want because he also lives there. As far as
Of course
looking
not.
ahead, where are you planning on putting this armory? Boots has his own shop going for the clothing and
Right
stuff.
here,
What's that?
right next to Randy's. We could easily just build it right off this lip here.
Spark is closing that off for security.
Okay, then.
I mean, I'm closing it off like that. We can always use those walls to
Yes. Yeah, yeah, exactly. We just right here, right in that space. It's very after he gets the walls up, that's very usable space.
So
and then that becomes shop front.
Make that part of the walls then, like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
2 walls already accounted for it. Hell, his house is already part of the wall,
Yep.
whether
Like
he wanted
that,
to be or not.
like that would be the this would be the walkway going into his shop. That's like nice and open, and then this area here would be like closed off that he can access from this direction. That would have lockers and armaments or whatever he wants to put there.
You probably want to.
And that way he can still have his house.
Yeah, he can have his house and
Still.
yeah.
Perfecto. All right.
And that's absolutely with Sparks right there. That's absolutely what I suggest to Randy. Like right freaking now.
Oh, yeah, that is the case. I can reinforce these walls I'm making.
He says, well then, I'll have requests. I'll need a couple benches in there. We'll need some display shelves and the like.
I have just the thing. Hey Sparks, I dump out 20 Raider heavy, sturdy Raider legs and 22 heavy Raider arms. Hey, could you break these down for components to use in your wall and for his benches?
They will grant me something.
So, Mr. DM, how many materials do fucking this? I'm gonna post it for you in chat. Do we get from just breaking down this fucking armor? Copy and paste.
Also, I've always loved the fact that Fallout is like 1 pencil equals 1 wood. Then you use that. Then you use that wood to build a wall.
Use that wood to build a wall. Yeah. Yes.
If you cut it very, very thin.
Yeah, don't forget the heavy chest pieces. We still got all that shit too.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the scrapping rules?
I don't think there are any.
Core.
Or is it just part of like the buying it to tell you what it's made out of? Because you can also make it, technically.
Since no one wanted to buy this stuff, we're going to use it. One way or the other, we are going to use it.
Well, if you put it in the shop, that of course is good. But then if you just break it down into shit, then.
Yeah. Well, if it's going to give us an abnormally. Yeah, I mean, if it's going to give us like an abnormally large amount of materials, then no, we're not going to break it all down. But it's absolutely there to use.
So,
That's,
I would essentially just like reverse the.
making it.
Yeah. So, like, as an example, you have for your. You have like Raider armor that is hardened. Or
Like we got like sturdy Raider leg.
C6 heavy Raider chest piece. They don't name it like that in the recipes though. Which is kind of annoying. I guess those are mods. But, So that. Oh, side note. You can also repair stuff as a service. If you want an extra thing to try to milk caps from, put that in your notes. Okay, so it looks to me like if you have just a regular raider arm, being as that it's rarity 0, you it only takes one common material to repair it. So to break it down, let's see, I guess that'd be a complexity 1 as well. So common materials 2. Go back to chat there. You have 6 heavy raider chess pieces. That is a rarity 2. I'll probably just double the repair cost to make that easy. Because I don't see an actual breakdown. Formula.
I would look at what it costs to make and then just reduce that as like natural loss from breakdown. Like if something costs like 3 common material, you would get 2 common material back.
Right. They have the complexities for the different mods.
Excuse me.
But and then they have a rarity for it. And then a cost in caps. There is a materials required to repair items, which almost parallels doubling the if I were to double what the materials required to repair are, that seems fair for breaking it down. So on a rarity 2, you would get 4 common and 2 uncommon from each thing. So then if you want to multiply that by 6.
Oh, here, you can use this.
You'd have 12 and you would have 6.
Page 211, complexities.
Yep, that's
on which book?
Core book.
the core book. Yeah, so the page before that has the table for the repairing. The thing is it doesn't have a recipe complexity for just building regular shit that's already there.
Ah.
I mean, unless I didn't look far enough ahead.
Going down a little bit, there's rated armored materials, welded, tempered, hardened, buttressed.
Yep, and those are mods. Mod types. Yeah, that was my whole problem. Is I was like, well, that's helpful if you have it, but like for the base, there is nothing.
There's gotta be, because
You would think if you go to like the weapons workbench, they have
right, that's what I was looking at.
Think of, but they don't have just the base small gun insert name here, like rifle. Not there. So you have to go look at rifle and find the rarity, and then be like, well, that parallels complexity, like a rarity 2. If I do the materials the way I was talking about, makes it complexity 3. Or that should have been, yeah, so that should be 4 and 1 before. So that would be.
Damn it, I hate it when I accidentally X something out. Excuse me.
So there you go. In the chat.
So how many materials would it take just to build the wall?
You can make a wall out of raider armor.
Make a wall out of anything, really.
I mean, I guess it'll be patchy, but that's fine. So
Fallout don't work on those rules.
doesn't it though? Well, I guess walls are different than a shack, but a shack is a good place to start. Because that's your base form, right?
Yeah, well, a shack is 4 walls and a roof. And this is just the same, just long. Long instead of square.
Yeah, okay, so that gets away from that. So, ooh, I scrolled way too far there. So a large shack requires 60 common materials, takes 8 days, gives you the equivalent of 3 rooms, requires repair 3. It's a shack, so it's a rarity common, not a complicated recipe for that. Multiple stories. There's a whole section that talks about that as well. In practice, the ground floor of a structure is a large shack. Each additional floor above the first is a medium, but adding +1 to the required skill for each floor above ground level. So make sure you don't like make it collapse or Leaning Tower of Pisa or something, I reckon. So anyway, there's also, though, I already posted the cost for building a trading shop. But I guess that would be like maybe the internals. Of course, armor shop could facilitate a room. As far as an equivalency, so you'd have one room that is the shop, and then one room that is the shelves, and one room that is the workbenches, or I don't know. So there's some stuff in chat for you, if you are thinking along those lines. Randy is going to be 100% on board with this idea. He likes that his shop is across from the clinic because as people go there, he can be like, hey, if you protect yourself better, that shit won't happen. And then he can draw them in to buy stuff.
Right.
And then I can tell them if that shit still goes south, I'll be here.
Yeah, right. Just make it a revolving door here.
Yeah, so what about the 22 heavy raider arm or 20 sturdy raider legs?
Oh, he put in here common materials you would get from them.
I know. I only did the
6 raider heavy chest pieces.
Oh, you're correct, sir.
So then it was 20 sturdy raider legs. I mean, I have to look at them one at a time, so
Yeah.
bear with me.
Okay, and should I be adding this to our sheet or to the Cascadia sheet?
Let's just see what it is first, and then we'll see how much we need to break down, because the rest we could just sell.
All right, so a rarity 1 is going to give you 4 common materials times 20. 80 common materials from sturdy raider legs x 20.
you could save me 10 common materials out of this, I'd be really helpful.
I mean, just the sturdy reader legs have already paid for the wall, and then we have an excess of 20.
Yeah, I can actually build an extra thing for my clinic, but I need 10 common materials.
Mm-hmm.
I have all the other specs.
That is times 22. Well, damn.
Yeah, I'd say put this in the Cascadia after we take out what we want to use. Goose. And then I will remove those Raider things from our party inventory.
Okay, so we're sitting at a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot.
That's why I was saying put it in Cascadia's thing. After we use what we want to use, especially that 44 uncommon. Holy shit!
Sturdy
Oh.
Raider chest piece.
What is it? To enter down without posting. Is it shift enter or control enter?
Is there
Shift enter.
one? All right, there's everything. Merry Christmas.
Awesome.
Plus 12.
My follow-up question, at which armor workbench are you breaking that all down?
That one over there.
Don't we have one in our place?
Yeah.
Do you have an armor workbench there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. I'm 85% sure. If you want to take a look at, if you want to jump us over to that screen real quick. Let's see here. I know this is a workbench. Oh shit! I'm still on my dot. Delete those. I know this is a workbench, and I know these are a workbench. Well, it says workbench. Doesn't say what kind.
Correct.
Will that work?
Sure.
All right, works for us.
Okay, so if I have this math correctly, that's 104 common and 144 uncommon.
Well, that's 800 for
106 common.
yeah, 106 common, and then
Oh, that 88 uncommon should be regular common, and then 44 uncommon, sorry.
okay, so we have 190.
Oh, that is so dumb.
194 common
That's
and 44 uncommon.
88 common. Ignore the un.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then 102 common.
Common should be what? 40?
Wait, 110.
56?
Wait. 24.
And then 88 plus 80 is 168. Plus 24 is 192. And then the two extra commons, 194 common total. Those are the numbers I get. I could be wrong.
That looks good to me.
Oh yeah, I might not have backspaced enough with my math. Okay. 56 and 194. Okay.
And then, of course, 60 of that's for the wall.
Well, yeah, I didn't minus 60.
Yeah, that's just straight up raw numbers.
Yep. 10 of it goes to,
Subtraction has been applied.
So 60 for the wall, and what else were you going to say?
10 is wanted by Brian.
Yep.
Yep, 10 for Brian. And we're not going to be out any uncommons for walls and clinic, are we?
Nope.
Okay. Cascadia Duck Settlement. Edit.
We just donated a fuck ton to this fucking.
145 uncommon.
And then.
And 64 uncommon.
That's where you apply a tax and have it paid to yourself.
Right?
If you're setting up the trade network, then. And
oh, damn it. I didn't mean to close that.
You'll want to probably define what tax is levied there. You probably want to go to the kingdom and discuss that. See if you
and then,
your way into a better deal somehow, maybe. They're going to have a lot of sweet, fresh food to contribute, so that's a thing. So the kingdom was kind of a farm vault before the show came out, which is awesome. Side note. Of course,
the kingdom?
sure. Didn't they have
Is that what you said?
What's that? Sorry, sir?
What'd you say it was?
A farm vault? But if I'm not
Oh, yeah.
from the terminal at the kingdom, that was an off books off books kind of a construction there.
Yeah, kind of I remember that.
Is there a technical term for expanding that armory?
Upgrade.
Shop space.
With 2Ds.
Upgrades, people, upgrades.
There are 3,400 listings for upgrade.
So I'm just going to say level 2 shop. Upgraded shop, level 2. And one of these question marks can be changed to clinic. Or first aid station as well.
Oh no, the 10 materials is actually for a Brahmin feeding station.
Nice, I like that. Good call, sir. So is that going to be the main map? I always thought it kind of looked like, there's like an overhead cover there that could be kind of a stable-esque.
Yep.
That's what I was kind of going with.
And that's where I'm going to store my pack Brahmin is put in the overhead.
And his pregnant wife come into town, and they're like, "We need a place to stay," and then you can be like, "Sleep outside there," and then they'll have a few weird people visit them briefly.
Yeah.
Star in the sky, no big deal. But yeah, you need like an outside stall / manger, just in case shit.
I saw the worst meme for that. It was fucking fantastic.
What was that? Sorry.
I saw the worst meme for that. It's like, Mary was a virgin? Yeah, right. When she said she was with child, 3 random dudes showed up with gifts.
Oh, yeah. They were wise.
Like, I don't know if she's going to tell it it's mine, but, here's some frankincense.
So my favorite meme, it has a picture of some shepherd guys, and they're like, something effective. We brought frankincense and myrrh, or gold and frankincense. But wait, There's Myrrh.
Okay. First aid station. Was that confirmed, or do we have to spend the day doing that?
That's what I'm working on for the day.
Okay.
Well, as far as making that special feeding area, if you want to pimp it out specifically to accommodate your Brahmin, that would take up the time because you already have the building facilitated for the clinic, so more work in that regard isn't really required except for filling it up with gear and shit to sell. Stuff.
I'm gonna say
And I had training supplies, so I have some stuff to do that with already.
You guys also have a party inventory to facilitate the new armory. That's what's going to take longer, though, because a large shack was, 8 days?
True, but there was a rule saying that everyone who helps divide that time by the people.
It's also based on having shifts where people have to sleep.
True. I count as 2. Essentially. I don't sleep.
So I only need 2 days to set up. So today is going to be the clinic. Tomorrow and the next day will be the Brahmin thing, and then I'm done with all my projects. I can help out.
Yeah.
That's obviously going to help.
Yeah, Randy.
On the
Probably Elizabeth too.
Primp out his shop as well. You can grab.
Yeah, I want to get to know Randy.
Sam. Steve will stand by with his hands behind his back, and he will smile and nod and approve and oversee.
Does Randy want to get on giving me a cut of what he sells now? If I just give him a load of weapons and armor?
Yeah, if you want to set up said armory with all of its provisions and what that's going to look like, you're welcome to build that structure out. Go for it. Randy,
okay, so for what it looks like in our party inventory, we can immediately set it up with
a lot.
Yeah.
And this isn't even the stuff that we have in our home, which is on a separate location.
Yes. Also, have you removed the armor from the sheet yet?
I've removed the radar armor.
Alright, I will close that page and refresh it.
I'm not going to include the ammo, because we are using most of that.
But we still have 22 heavy radar armor in here.
I might have not have deleted it. Hold on. Well, it depends on where I took it out from.
And
I took it out from above collectibles. I think we were putting it under just like survival gear.
Yeah. Have you saved the page?
No.
You've been editing. Oh,
no, I have not. I have not saved it yet.
Yeah, you'll have to save it, and then it'll update for everybody.
Yeah, make sure you definitely communicate that, because if somebody else goes to edit it, it'll fuck everything up for you somehow, some way. I mean,
that's what we immediately.
Communicate, and you have to repeat yourself, and it'll just be a frustrating thing.
All right, I saved it.
You're gonna need like a couple.
Oh hell, that updated life. Nice.
Umbrella baskets for all of your machetes.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're setting this like as we build it, we're just fucking loading weapons into this fucking thing.
They will come.
Of course, I have no qualms that
your tough clothing that might be stepping on the toes of Boots. He will help you build, but he assumes you're going to help him pimp out his store too. And
oh yeah, that's right. Randy's only weapons, isn't he?
Yes.
Okay, so take that armor, and we'll absolutely give Boots the exact same deal.
Now the question is, how much is it going to be our cut?
Well, I don't want less than 10%. Because I even think that's kind of low. I mean, we're going out there and we're providing the material that all he's doing is selling.
Well, that's just going to be our cut. There can still be city tax on top of it.
Right.
Hey,
Because we also would need we also need a fund to improve the city itself
Right. And then,
and to pay the guards. They need paid too.
yeah, oh,
well, I thought that'd be Steven's job, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's what the city tax is for.
yeah.
Because he said there isn't a city tax at the moment, so how the fuck are the guards getting paid? Besides volunteering their time because they have nothing better to do and someone needs to guard.
It is essentially their job within the settlement. Like that's what they do during the day, as much as Jackie provides food, and they haven't been keeping score. It's just the guards get fed because they guard, so they don't have a tab. They just eat out of the supply.
So they could be better paid.
Mm-hmm.
If you're setting up
Technically,
like,
they could be paid.
economy here and stuff, and if they're gonna have to like barracks up here and then have like home back up at Pike Place, then you'll want to pay them for their time and commute and etc.
Yeah, and we can set up their commute to be you travel with the caravan when you leave.
Right. That's right. They can guard the caravan en route and then trade out at location.
Yes, we can set up a rotation.
Not a bad idea. Look at us fucking remaking the. We're over here remaking the Crimson Caravan Company.
Pretty much.
Crimson Company, if you do, is that what you want to call it?
No.
Oh, okay. For now, it's called
Buchanan's Buccaneers.
I mean, if we want to make it fitting for your game, the Emerald Caravan Company.
There you go.
Right.
We'll call it the Buchanan's Buccaneers. No. No, not at all.
Oh, they're good. Kind of slapping his name on everything.
Everything. Fucking.
I should not have restored the printing press for him. Now he's making the bumper stickers.
Buchanan is over there laughing maniacally at a printing press.
Don't make McCann feel bad. There's a dragon in another game that puts his name on fucking everything.
That's true.
Yeah, the Emerald Caravan Company. I actually kind of like it. Don't whine at me, you little shit. Here, I'll throw it. Come here. Yeah. Yeah, but the armors will be donated to Boots.
That is fair.
And are you keeping track of all that, DM, or do I need to do that to the Cascadia page?
I was hoping you guys would maintain your business stuff.
Okay.
Then I'm probably going to need a shop inventory page.
Would you want one handout for all shop inventories plural, or do you want a separate handout for each shop?
I say one. If I do big enough titles, I can separate it fairly easily.
Yeah, I mean, you just scan through it and just give us one to scan through if we need it.
Delete. My God, don't move.
So the percentage of cut is going to depend on whether Randy is going to do stuff for us for free or do we still pay full price? So on.
We should already get a discount just because we're friends with the settlement. But more of a discount on top of that would be nice.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not complaining. That would be up to him. Ian?
I am currently, there you go, with the shop inventories. Let me move that into...
Oh, yeah. You're doing DM stuff.
I'm done now. So...
Shop inventories. Where's that at?
It'll be in your Cascadia Docs folder.
There it is.
Okay, copy and pasting from the thing.
And
medical clinic.
I guess that's a redundancy because the medical clinic has its own page. So
Yeah.
Fuck, we've already started then. Under Jackie's Eats, we got the coffee maker plus coffee.
the settlement
I just took all the things.
is coffee, and that is currently affecting the morale, but things are.
Oh well, if we
since you guys are contributing to all of these big plans.
didn't we grab a couple bags of coffee from the marketplace?
Yes, we did.
Yet presented that to anyone. As far as they know, coffee is out and morale is low because of it.
Wait, let me, because it's on my character sheet, so I can do that.
Yeah, absolutely. The coffee maker's at Jackie's place.
Announce because also too, Jackie isn't there to make the coffee, so you'll have to put somebody on that who will probably be Carrie. But
Yep. Yeah, so after Carrie's been bringing me in, I see that she may not be awake, but on the mend. Like I get better respiration or, I'm not the most medical person either, so I'm guessing in a lot of terms. It's kind of like saying, I'm not a doctor, but I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night,
Well, from the signs and symptoms the DM presented, my very, very quick assessment was autourea with fucking tetanus.
Okay.
The reason why I think that is autourea is just a bacterial infection of the ears that causes leaky drainage due to them eating a hole through the tympanic membrane, and tetanus because they're living on a fucking ship in the middle of water.
it's docks, it's not a ship.
Okay,
Yeah, but I get it.
Close enough.
Lockjaw, fucking fever, yeah, tetanus.
So just after I see some better symptoms from her, I'm going to pull Carrie aside and say, look, I've got 8 bags of coffee. I don't know if the settlement could use it.
You're saying that to whom?
Carrie.
Her eyes will widen, and she will slowly nod her head, and she'll look at the side at Benjamin and Brandon. She will snap her fingers to get them at attention. She says, I can help facilitate that right now if you would like. And you can tell she is definitely holding back her eagerness.
I'll be happy to donate as long as I get at least a cup of bag, I'd be happy.
She says, you and Steve will be the first to receive a cup, I promise.
Okay.
And she is.
And he just kind of shoves it all over to her and just says, have a good time.
Yoink, 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 yoink. Shuffle, shuffle. They are.
Yeah.
They are a brute.
And you hear Buchanan screech in the background, "You bastard!"
Then I will take the last 2 bags that I did not give her and go let Buchanan know that I've got a coffee grinder at my clinic and 2 bags of coffee.
Well, then it just means all you need is a kettle.
If you can facilitate finding me one of those so that I can take care of the patients, that'd be great.
Coffee maker number 2, coming up as soon as I can find one.
Okay. I'll just hold on to these and we don't have to crack it open until then.
Oh, is Steve around when he's talking to me?
He's overseeing projects and stuff. He's eager to observe and oversee as needed. So he's very present and available.
I'll wave him over.
With me adding all this to the shop inventory, I am going to remove it from the party inventory.
Okay.
I'll
wave Steve over.
Bags
And
on the medical inventory.
by the way, one of the shops at that Market Plaza that I am suggesting you all move to was chock full of these coffee beans.
Say that to whom?
Steve.
Steve rocks on his feet a bit, and he leans forward and says quietly,
And there's other shops, such as bookstores.
The plan to move the settlement will be taken care of. Quickly, quietly, it will be done.
And on a personal note, there's other stores there, such as bookstores, that we didn't get to pilfer all the way through.
Yes, books are nice.
Yeah, you seem to like them.
I understand too, as far as there being a library on our route, that'll be most helpful.
Mm.
People are quite uneducated.
Oh, the library. Yeah, that's the super mutant settlement.
Indeed, it is presumed to be on the circle of the trade route.
Indeed. Well, we have to deliver the vegetables and whatnot to them.
And one of theirs is recruited to protect the caravan, I do believe.
On that note, well, let's see if they require any kind of arms or armaments.
Who is the
I would hate to face one just naturally, but goodness me, if one's not armored up, he'd be all but a walking tank. Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, you clearly found this currency for Steve's motivation.
Right? We got them all addicted to caffeine. Now we just have them fucking around, by their little fucking hairs.
Well done.
Yeah, the medic sheet's been updated with the 2 bags that we're storing there.
Sweet.
By sprinkling just a little bit of jet in everyone's fucking Gatorade, we can get them doing what the fuck we want.
For the connoisseur, there's now also Brahmin milk that you can use as creamer for.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Mines are being blown.
And then you can turn. Oh, we need to make a churn.
Take a box of sugar bombs and crunch them up into tiny, tiny, tiny bits. It works as just plain sugar.
Oh,
Well, if you take a box of sugar bombs and crunching them up into not so tiny bits, mix that with some butter, and then before that, of course, bake some sugar until it's fluffy, and then melt that over that, and then bake that, and you have yourself some basic Rice Krispie treats.
Aw, shit. You guys are changing the world.
One settlement at a time, sir. Fucking marshmallows. We need to find a big bag of marshmallows.
Question. Your power armor is technically the Raider set, right?
yeah, it's the Raider power armor.
Okay, I'm taking out off party inventory.
Yep.
Did you want any Psycho Jet Radex?
Some of
They
them
can all-
should probably be put into the clinic. Yeah.
We have 1 Psycho, 1 Jet, 1 Smut, 1 Stim Pack, 1 Radex, and 1 First Aid Kit.
Smut
That's just about party
Oh,
inventory.
there.
is in defensive honor.
Oh, definitely. Can I get the book too?
You really identify with the main character. Can't.
Yeah, for some reason.
It's worth
Don't know
it.
why.
Yeah, it's just got a spiritual resonance to it. uh,
Yeah, he'll joke. It's like, I've read volume 10, but I'm looking to get to the beginning of the series, so.
Okay, there's everything off of our party inventory for drugs and consumables.
no.
Yeah.
All right, I'll add it to the sheet.
I love that Brian just committed to having to make at least 10.
Oh, yeah.
If we ever get Duty back, I'm saving that heavy dog armor for her. Let's see here. Most of the food I'd like to keep in party inventory for the simple fact that we are constantly out and about and doing shit and we need to eat.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Still haven't figured out what's on that holotape.
Yeah, broken, fixable. And we have a hollow player. I can do that at some point. Oh, edit that to make that more. It should go here. Save. I think. Okay, because we got a whole box of water chips. It's 46 total, I believe, was in it.
It was kind of ridiculous, yeah.
There we go. We have in our own party inventory 4 rare materials.
Yeah, we do. We have 24 common, 6 uncommon, and 4 rare. I was just going to keep a hold of those in case we need anything specifically, like at our house or whatever. Got a bunch of caps, since we haven't really been using them. Of course, 384 is not really a bunch when you could buy, like, one gun for, like, fucking 400 or something. Yeah, right? Exactly.
We've been using guns as fucking currency.
Yeah, we've been, absolutely. You said he had 57, 50 cals at 4 each.
Yes, sir.
So it would be 20 for 5. So 100 caps would be 20?
25.
25. I'm not mathing right.
That's okay.
Right, I've got your stuff added to the stuff I put in there.
If Brian and Goose don't mind, I would like to use 100 caps from party inventory to buy 25 50 caliber shells.
Right.
Sure.
Alright.
Have you applied your discount? I don't think you've applied your discount.
We have not applied the discount.
How much is our discount?
Make it 3 caps each.
So 3 caps each. So that's a 25% discount. Fuck yeah.
So if you want, well, depending on how you math it, but
So if it's 3 caps each, I'll get 30 for 90 caps.
fair.
That'll bring us up to down to 294. And that'll get me. Huh?
You or me edit.
I'm editing now.
Okay.
Buying 30, I'm sticking 20 in save changes in party inventory, and I'm sticking 10 more in my inventory. Just so that I have them on hand.
It's nice to have the party inventory shrunken down a little bit.
It is. It's getting a little too big. We needed to make a pit stop in town for a while.
Take a load off. Stay a while
right.
and listen.
I updated the service cost on the medical clinic sheet with Brahmin coffee creamer.
Uh-huh.
That's
3 caps per cup.
And DM, feel free to edit shop inventory as needed. Because I'm sure stuff would be bought and sold, added to it.
I will add to it too because there's going to be like their base inventory, which
Yep,
I'll try to
that's
have
what I figured.
finished, yeah. Faux shizzle. Thank you kindly.
I put medical clinic, see independent sheet. I'm glad this is on Roll20. Otherwise, this would be so many random ass sheets of paper.
I can't even imagine.
Oh, I forgot about the first aid kit. 1 second. Because that means there's 2 first aid kits there.
Flip, flip, flip. Right.
Nice.
Oh,
Double
wait
the
a minute.
booze.
Erase, flip, flip.
Arcs.
Huh.
Where is? Oh, right there. We need to install these mods into you.
Oh yeah. You have like a couple hacker modules and stuff.
We have a diagnosis mod, a hazard detection mod, and a lockpick mod.
Yes. It can all be done at some point in time before we leave town again.
Mm.
Exactly. I mean, we can take care of it now if you want. And I figured the next bit we're gonna do is moving settlement slash prepping, or are we gonna be heading out and slaughtering a medical district?
I wanted to look into the origins of this illness.
Medical district should go down first.
Yeah, we can look into the origins of it, but we can't do anything about it until we have more supplies. Is what I think the DM is pushing us toward.
Oh, you guys are welcome to. The only thing I want to push you toward is the trade network document, and you guys like reviewing that and filling it in as far as your intents are and stuff for a general overview. And then you're welcome to go to the Kingdom or the Medical District or back to Pike Place or whatever you like.
But the Pike base technically only happened a day or, because I haven't heard him say the day's changed, so I'm still working on first aid stuff.
All right, well, we'll see whenever that pops in. Yeah, by all means. Wherever you wish to traverse. Also, too, bear in mind, I don't know if there are any time restraints or anything. As far as the clock is concerned, we are meeting again for Fallout this week.
I believe so.
So that'll come up in just a few days. Why did it not?
Not what?
Oh, I was messing around with the map image here to try to add on a building, and it didn't do as much as I hoped slash anticipated.
added a few things to the trade route.
I see.
Okay, well, it's getting better.
I can't remember. Did you say that there was more people in this settlement than what we can actually see? Like miscellaneous NPCs?
I don't recall. But I don't think so. I think everyone's accounted for. May have alluded to other people living in general in the world.
Okay. I was just looking at the trade network and I was like, well, if we just had like miscellaneous NPCs, we could set up their settlement action to be scavenge government. That way we have a stop on everything. I'd rather not have the trade caravan do it because sitting there too long, too enticing.
Suppose. I think maybe it looks different because I don't think I have it on the same ratio.
Your same ratio.
Your face is the same ratio. I'll try to, let me see, I want to do that and then go like that. And then if I do this, haha.
Oh wow, it changed.
Oh, I have to move new logo over here.
Okay, moving people. I guess I grab the red.
Out of the construction zone.
Yeah, so I don't highlight disassemble token.
Moo.
Moo!
That's pretty cool.
Well done.
That's what I was mumbling and griping about, is wanting to. So at first he was building like a little tent off the side of Randy's house there, and I was like, no, it's a building. Walls and windows and stuff. Yeah, the original image is 16:9 ratio, and this like
Nice.
is not here, so it should be a little bit wider. I'm not going to fix it right now because I can do it later and not have visual wobbles, but yeah. A new building is erected.
You're erected.
Your face is erected.
I'm erected.
I guess he really likes architecture.
All right. Well, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we're good here. I mean, we would just simply at this point rest, regroup, install what we need to install.
True. How many days does it take to do that? With everyone helping?
Only 3 to 4, honestly. Things get cut down.
With 4 people helping, it's like 2. Because, Buchanan would be helping.
I
Randy
hope
would be helping.
The townspeople.
After 2 more days, I could help.
Randy would be involved.
Like Randy would be helping. Buchanan would be helping. Sparks counts as 2 because he doesn't sleep.
Right.
And you said a couple other citizens would be helping. And we divide the 8 days by the number of people working on it. That right there is already like 5. Which brings it less than 2. The wall would be up before Brian's character's even done doing what he needs to do.
Yeah, but it's like cold out, and you guys need coffee breaks and stuff. So 3.
I see. We need coffee breaks.
Off.
Steve insists, and no one.
Wait until we
You do.
wait till we start getting some millet grown. I start bringing back these guys and the wonders of fried food. Now you think Meyer looks good now. Wait till you beat it down into a thin patty, bread it on both sides with a little bit of egg and some flour, and dip it in some hot oil.
What page had all the robot modules?
Oh, I have no idea. Oh, wrong book.
The settlement book, does it have specifically the robot workbench amongst all of the others?
Kinda.
Or was that the core? No, that was the core I was looking at. Let me.
I mean, the settler stuff has this like the rules for like making your own robot companion and stuff.
Yeah.
Check page 221 of the core book. And then let me see if there are more in the other book.
Robot workbench 221.
Yep. Okay.
That's the one that it.
Hacking module, lockpick module, recon sensors. Which ones do we have again? Party inventory.
Well, that's the craft them, or is that the install them?
Oh,
I think that's to craft them.
I would say probably the perk of robotics or something. It's probably where that's. Robot armor. Power armor mods.
We got diagnosis, hazard, and luck.
Robot modules, page 185.
Okay, I went too far.
Perks listed are those required to successfully install a module, which also require an int plus science skill test with difficulty 2 for an hour's work.
Boom shakalaka.
Now, I don't have robotics expert, but if anyone else does, I can help them.
Actually, I do not have robotic expert.
Let's see here. So I can't, you do not, so I can't put in the diagnosis mod.
But we can put in the hacking and a lockpicking.
We have a hacking mod somewhere? Unless it's under character sheet.
Lockpicking and hazard detection is what I was thinking of.
Yeah, those don't require a perk.
Yeah, hazard and lock.
So let me get up another level. I guarantee I can get a robot perk.
I planned well, I gotta get like fucking a lot of different perks.
Right?
So when you get a level up, you get a perk and a skill or something, if I understood correctly?
You get 3 skill points. 3? Wait, no, 1. Wait.
You
how many
get one
skill points-
1 HP, 1 skill point up to a max of 6, and a perk.
There it is.
Yeah, then I can do the robot perk.
Perk for attributes if you want to raise your attributes.
Right.
Yeah, intense training, which I've been fucking taking like hell.
Can confirm.
I'll be putting a point into barter. I can take the robot perk. It'll solve a lot of problems.
There you go.
True.
Problems are fun.
I mean, eventually, me
I'm gonna start
or
taking-
Goose, we're going to take it just because I want to give Goose legs. I want to make him the sexy leg.
Like to work.
Yeah, Winsworth, whatever his name was.
Yeah, I can make them. I'll just need one more level and I can take the perk. It's fine.
But yeah, we could install the hacking and hazard detection mod right now because those don't require a perk.
Sure.
Yeah, my second highest stat is science.
You guys have the downtime for sure to get that done.
So if one of you want to roll an int plus science,
Science.
Sure, I
wait a
can do
minute,
it.
hold on. Which also requires an intelligence plus science skill test. Yeah, and I can help.
I can do it.
Can bake, and I help.
Sure.
I'm going to take an AP point and roll 3 dice instead of 2,
Gasp.
just because I'm paranoid.
Okay, I'll take it off the party.
Difficulty too, so.
And
Okay.
I'll assist.
See, now you know why I'm paranoid.
Oh wait, hold on. I need to click on my.
You may.
Can I use an inspiration to reroll that?
Of course you can.
Hold on.
Oh,
You might not need to.
The assist.
Well, do it.
Oh.
Yeah, I do.
And I
And-
assist in my own installation.
That's what I was going to ask.
Whoa!
Well, never mind.
Anyway.
Oh wow.
I mean, I'm not bad in sciences. I'm obviously not, focused into it.
Party pool's back at max.
All right.
Sorry, Betty, I almost got that wrong.
So you should
I have
So what-
content.
drag that onto your sheet.
Oh, we can take the party AP off of the party inventory list since we know that the AP on our character sheets is party AP.
So we should be back and maxed out based on that roll.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
back at 6.
We were already maxed out. A fucking 14.
So the hacking module, is that the lock picking? No.
No, that's the hacking for computers.
So for robot mods, there's a max of 3. So I just applied the hazard detection mod to Spark. But you'll have to give up hacking or the integral boiler mod to take on
Oh.
the lock picking module.
Oh.
It is a swap.
Hacking is science-based,
Hacking is science based, yes.
and lockpicking is lockpicking based.
Lockpicking tests, I think, are agility based.
Perception.
Perception based.
Perception? Perception based, okay.
And there's a lockpicking skill. I don't have anything in lockpicking, so it would give me something in it.
Yeah, it just reduced the difficulty test by 1 when you do it, and you no longer require the use of bobby pins or other tools.
He is the tool.
Yeah, you are the tool.
I don't think it's worth it to put it in you, to be honest.
Yeah. Especially since my lockpicking, I am proficient in it.
Yeah, wait, yeah.
Okay, I say I'm proficient in it, and then I roll like a fucking 17 and 18, so fuck that. Fuck you, game.
Okay, so I can now reduce difficulty for survival checks to find and disable traps and similar hazards.
Ah.
And hacking module is reduces the hacking attempts.
I have a horrible lockpick, and I just did better.
Nope.
So you guys are all trying to show off, and the doc is like, "Oh yeah, like this," and Buchanan's like, "Grr."
I don't even have a lockpicking skill, and I got it.
Demonstrates as well. Well, Buchanan, you've been.
Fuck you both.
That's awesome.
Once you know the mechanical engineering behind them, it's actually surprisingly simple.
Damn dirty surface locks.
Sure you don't need some more coffee?
Alright, so where are we headed after this? Do we want to go up to the hospital?
Yep, let's murder some people.
Oh, did Randy get done with my mods over the days that we were doing this?
No, because he was helping you build. So when you return,
Okay.
you'll have that done because now he has a bigger shop to work with.
Fair enough. But he's happy.
I didn't even accomplish one of my goals. You guys made me fucking build a shack instead. Still walls and protected.
Well, you know.
Well, no, we can wait, build those walls, and then go.
And we got
Yeah.
cool. Probably
It's
should
not
have
like
built this shack in the
it's not-
first place.
It's not like the settlement doesn't have the materials anymore.
That back there
Eh.
is just Randy's back porch, and I dare a Mirelurk to creep up on him. He's back there having like his morning coffee. Okay.
So yeah, he has a back porch, but he has a nice steel door on it. So his wall is his shack wall is the wall.
Like that's a gate that opens. So in case you're
Yeah.
wondering, yeah.
Like it's sealed, technically speaking.
Oh yes.
But question on the benefit of the doc: how does his patience improve over the next couple days of being brothed and pampered a bit by medical experts?
The patients remain afflicted, but are comfortable and less leaky and less raspy. But they don't really come to consciousness. They kind of swoon. You have to be creative in how you deal.
Oh, I gotta stay then.
But oh, Kelly.
Yeah, I gotta stay.
You could take a romp to the kingdom or cross the bridge or something. Well, cross the bridge is a little bit further away, but at least
All right, as long as Kelly's absolutely certain.
from where you guys are at, yes, the kingdom is closer.
No, I just meant if Kelly's certain. Is my mic not working?
I mean,
It's working.
Okay.
I'm just not sure what you said.
If Kelly's certain.
Ah.
Oh yes.
Because the last thing I need is to come back and have them dead and my entrance into the settlement fucked up.
very true.
Hey everybody, it's me. I'm your new doctor.
Monica!
I'm Dr. Kevorkian. Nice to meet you.
Not on purpose.
I am the shotgun surgeon.
Yep. Yeah, so he's just paranoid about that. Yeah, good meme. Alrighty.
All right. It is midnight. And I have
Oh.
work in the morning.
Can I work out a deal with Carrie for one thing?
You can try.
If she can collect the caps for the Brahmin coffee creamer, I'll let her keep, since I'm only charging 3, I'll let her keep 1 cap out of the 3.
Oh, well, that's awfully nice of you. She is glad to fill in with that deal until Jackie recovers, because she assumes that her position is temporary, so she can't really speak on Jackie's behalf, like on a permanent arrangement.
Totally.
Yeah.
Because then I'll have caps waiting for me when I get back, because I'm sure people are going to drink coffee.
Oh, yes.
Alrighty.
So then, in which direction are you wishing to now tread? Let me move us over to the map here.
Or a more death killing Pete of the Raiders, right?
If such is your intent.
Yes.
Also, I do not have that cool version of your token with the new ring.
Oh, 1 second. I'll just put it in out of game.
Cool. Yeah, because if you drag your token onto the map, I don't know if you updated your person token.
Oh, I did. So if you delete that and then drag a new one, it'll show up the way it's supposed to.
Oh, cool.
Our super mutant friends ain't the combative sort, are they?
Save.
The super mutants?
Yeah, our new super mutant friends ain't really the combative sort, are they? They're more the pacifistic.
Not necessarily. You just happened to rescue one that was like kept captive, so he didn't eat you. But you fought super mutant at the square, and you fought super mutants outside of the kingdom. He went ahead and spoke to his tribe to tell them not to eat you as well when you arrived. So that's, you probably still want to be on your best behavior as far as the super mutants are concerned.
Suggestion: we stop by the public library, seek volunteers for fighting off the raiders at First Hill that might be upsetting them as well. That's relatively close.
Even if we don't find any volunteers, we can at the very least see if they have any information on them if they're in the area.
I'm sure there might be a book of map to give us more of a layout.
And I reckon that is probably where we will cliffhanger is you guys can pregame with the super mutants.
Yeah, I don't think Brian has met these guys yet.
Raid the hospital district. And no, this will be Brian's first meeting of these super mutants. I don't know about super mutants ever. He has grown up in the world, but yeah, what would your experience with them be? I assume you would know
at a distance.
them. Yeah, if not.
It's kind of like, look, there's super mutants over there. We'll go this way.
And I'm going to drink a cup of fuck that noise.
Yep. With a side of nope.
Yep. Just a sprinkle of nope. Stir that in.
In case you're feeling froggy, here's an extra packet of nope, just in case.
They can tell you a little bit about Grolk and his tribe. There is a folder called Public Library, and there's a handout called Grolkin Tribe. So you'll know about those people. And there's another handout under the Factions folder called Super Mutants of Emerald City. That's a different kind of document. I did have that for everybody. At first I had only Dooney had access to that handout. Many moons ago when we first started.
Hmm.
Indeed.
A lot of Himalayan lore here. Okay, so that's it for today.
Can confirm.
Yep. See you guys tomorrow for L5R?
Yes.
That, in fact, will be tomorrow.
It is tomorrow, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
And that should all be up to date.
And then Tuesday is still kind of open. If you guys want to make Ravnica characters, Brian has a cool one already.
I'm already in way too many games and owe you too much money.
The Dragonlance game that you're in is going to be replaced by Ravnica, so technically it's already a Tuesday game you're playing. But if you're busy Tuesdays after Dragonlance finishes, then by all means.
I might jump in for a session or two and see if I like it.
Since you're familiar with Magic, how familiar with Ravnica are you?